undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. Thought I was okay, till something in me changed, don't know why. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. Be feeling same as the beginning. Waste of time. Somehow you intruded, lost in your illusions. I was fine. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. Undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I. Thought I lost my way.
You know what it's like to be the CEO and ask for something and not get it even though you pay for it? It's fucking nuts.
You got me high, but I'm sober.
It's crazy when you ask for something that you pay for and you still can't get it. It'll drive you insane.
I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. In the end, something more than friends. In the end, something more than friends. In the end, something more than friends.
Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and calling yourself crypto lifers. It's a tough day to be in the market for sure. It's a tough day to be in the market for sure. But hey, did you buy Bitcoin last night? I did. I scooped some up at 38,600. And you know what? I buy that fear, baby. I buy that fear of 36,000. Honestly, I'll tell you where it's highly likely we're going to go based on where our measured move was. If you're watching this channel, I had this in a bull flag, or a bear pennant, a bear pennant. And highly likely this is going to break down to 35K. And we talked about this over and over again. 33,000 even, actually, I think we brought up. And I said, wouldn't 33 be insane? Yesterday, it brought us down to 33,000. Highly likely to occur as the daily is not done yet with more downward momentum. Until that daily occurs, it's not over yet, baby. It's not over yet. Just like when I'm if I'm in a long trade and we're right here, I don't get out of the long trade till I get my curve, or at least I'm up. We're not even down in that area yet. More downside for Bitcoin clearly to the measured move of 33,000. It's it. I mean, or maybe to resistance here at 35. But highly likely we're going down even more, in my humble opinion. 4-hour may catch us, but again, then just look for the bearish retest and another dump to the downside. This is what I'm looking for. Highly likely to occur. Come on up, get rejected, and we're gone. This will be a 2-month to 3-month bear market. Mark my words. We lost crucial support. Bitcoin will not be above 40,000 for at least a month. At least a month. I'm telling you right now, it's going to take some time. So hunker down, get ready, because this is what we're about to see. All right? There's going to be a lot of movement in the market. Trust me. There's still a lot of stuff going on. There's still a metaverse coin coming out every day. There's still new kids gaming. People are going to adopt gaming faster than fast. And I truly believe that we are going to still see an explosive move in the market. Still, some coins are holding huge gains from where they were at the beginning of this market. Like Atom was at $378 just a year and a half ago. It's sitting at $38, right? So we're still seeing movement in the market despite the nastiness. There's still strong coins out there. There's still money to be made. A coin went up 100% today. My lifers were all over it. SUKU. So I don't know how they did it, but they stayed on point, you know? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, my friends. That is your time. Your time is everything you have. Without your time, you have absolutely nothing. So what have I done? What is my plan? What exactly am I doing right now? Well, pulling my pocket square up because it tends to slide down a little bit for whatever reason. It's got to be at the right angle. That's not the right angle. That's not the right angle. That's the right angle. There you go. It's too much, though. It's got to be more subtle. The whole thing to the square. You know what I'm saying? Every day I do think about how I'm wearing the square, how I'm folding the square. Today is a more affirmative day. I'm wearing the white, so we're using the flat square, right? And a day where I want to be more pizzazzy, like a Tuesday, where you have a little reds and blues in there. You want to do the poof. Like, how you feeling that day depends on how you're using the pocket square. Learn pocket square terminology. Learn pocket square communication. Men communicate with each other through their pocket squares. They're saying something. They're saying something. Most men won't even wear a pocket square. It's too intimidating for them. Once you start wearing a pocket square, you're in a different club. You're in the pocket square club. And you'll see other guys wearing pocket squares. You'll kind of nod at each other like, hey, there you are. People notice it. Women notice it. Other men notice it. It's a subtlety, but it is something that separates you from the herd. The average person will not wear a pocket square. They just don't think about it. It's not, they're just like, So look at ALGO BTC. I mean, if you look at it closely, still forming consolidation. Still tight. Like, didn't lose previous support action. It still have a higher low from where it was just a month ago. So it's showing you that the altcoins are not giving up as much as they used to. I called SUKU because you taught me well. Shout out to Produce the Beats, man. Thank you for saying that. And he called SUKU on KuCoin. Let's take it. It went up 100% gains in my crypto dudes, everyone in my group. Here's when I say I can't say I was on it, but my crew was all over it. Shout out to my peoples. So if you were in my group this morning, they were buzzing. And one of my guys found this coin, put it in the wedge and said, hey, highly likely to break out, and boom, to the upside. So they made 133% gains without me today. I saw it happen, but I was busy preparing the show, getting ready. Amazing. Amazing. So they're still moving in this market. Isn't that crazy? This coin still went up 133% gains right now. And my man had him. My man had you at hello. Shout out to the Crypto Lifers jumping on in. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the Crypto Lifer show and jumping on in. Crazy. We have that many less people here just because the market dumps. People just don't want to look at crypto. They don't want to come on YouTube. They're just like, Funny, 120 people watching, 51 likes. So viewership is directly correlated to Bitcoin's movement. Bitcoin pumps, people are in. Bitcoin dumps, people are out. I don't know why. We called a beautiful short. Bitcoin went up huge. We talked about that it would highly likely dump to the downside. We went over this over and over and over and over again. We went over this so many times, my friends. Scan your dog and go walkies in the metaverse. Virtual NFT pets get popular. If you ever owned a Tamagotchi or love playing Nintendogs, the odds are that you're going to love this story. New research suggested during the height of COVID-19, the number of people searching for furry friends to keep them company hit new highs, not only physically, but also in the metaverse. The metaverse is widely regarded as the next iteration of the internet as a virtual world or Web3, facilitated by virtual and augmented reality. Your real pet made in the 3D NFT avatar, bridging the real world with the virtual. And it'll be your pet. Only you will know them. If you look at the facts, the world is changing, and I think it's shaping up as a very good opportunity in the metaverse to start virtualizing things that we love. This dog can be in your living room and listens to your commands. Sit, jump, roll over, play dead. Pretty crazy, right? Digital bets coming to a place near you. Pretty interesting. PIP, a Solana Web3 project, gets funding from Coinbase Ventures, Alameda Research, and CMS Holding. That's a big deal. PIP, Solana Web3, number one, two good words, Solana and Web3, bang. Let's look at some more hype words, Coinbase and Alameda. Alameda is Sam Bankman-Fried. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal, right? Every time I try to switch it up, crypto liquidations past 700 million as altcoins take a hit from Bitcoin sinking below 40K. Wait. Former Bitcoin bull only owns one Bitcoin. That's funny. But look at this. I want to see what PIP is. PIP is a Web 2 to Web 3 conversion project announced January 17th, 2022, that it raised fresh capital in its first seed round investment. Leading institutions in the industry reportedly participated, including Alameda, CMS Holdings, Coinbase Ventures, Galaxy Digital Hong Kong, and Genesis Block Ventures. Built on Solana, PIP is known for its low fees and fast processing speed. It enables ease of use of Web 3.0 functions on any Web 2 platform through simple procedures such as browser extension installation and personal social account linkage. It plans to provide a variety of Web 3 services, including the Solana tag function that increases usability by converting complex addresses to readable names, transmission and simple payments of digital assets such as Solana and Splash tokens, non-fungible token sales certified with simple notification service accounts, and issues of creator and community tokens. PIP co-founder Umit Akan said in particular, PIP's goal is to help the diverse and innovative Web3 based creator and community economy thrive by allowing creators and communities around the world to freely and conveniently use Web 2.0 platforms, which have existing fans and members with no platform censorship and fees. Pretty interesting. And definitely want to put that on your radar. You might want to find out what PIP is now that we know a little more about it. Heroes of MAVOA closes a $5.5 million raise led by Binance Labs and GenBlock Capital MAVOA. Hanoi, Vietnam. Heroes of MAVOA, a blockchain-based play-to-earn, massively multiplayer online strategy game developed by Strice Studios, is thrilled to announce the closing of its $5.5 million seed funding round. It's a big deal. A seed funding round there. Pretty cool. Seed funding round. Weird. I feel like the camera might have moved because why am I? Anyway, who cares? But I should be more here. There we go. That's more my style. Chiseled look. You can't look chiseled unless you eat right. Right? If you're bloated all the time and you eat a lot of bloated foods, you will look bloated. You won't be chiseled. You want to keep that Christian Bale style. You know what I'm saying? The seed round saw participation from well-known venture capital firms that have shown strong interest in blockchain gaming. This round was led by Binance Labs with other investors including GenBlock Capital, Delphi Digital, Mechanism, Alameda, Animoca, Yield Guild Games. It's funny, all the big names in there. They jumped into this hard. How could this not be big? You got Alameda in there. You got Animoca in there. You got Binance in there. 3 things that don't lose. We're thrilled to have such a strong backing from some of the largest, most influential investors in this space. We're proud to say that all of our partners share our vision for making Heroes of MAVOA a leader in blockchain gaming. I would write this down. This is huge. They're getting the tech, they're getting the source, and they're getting, they're getting the news. So, wait. Former Bitcoin bull Raw Paul only owns 1 Bitcoin. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about this. A Boston nurse fired for nudes on OnlyFans launches crypto porn app. She was a nurse. She was doing her own thing on the side. Someone went and found her Instagram, then found her OnlyFans, and then posted it to her boss, who then fired her, which is crazy why she should have been fired. But she goes from a suburban hockey mom / nurse to now I'm like this advocate for the sex industry. I mean, it's very different. She's absolutely beautiful. Like, you can't say she's not. But, and I don't want to exploit women here. That's not what the point is. But I'm just showing you that she's using blockchain to change her life. She's making $200,000 a month now. People just, people loving this lady. She's doing her thing. But so Boston nurse fires and launches crypto porn app. Pretty crazy how she changed her life that fast. And cryptocurrency had a play in it. Pretty nuts. A glorious dump to 29K, please. It looks like we will see some more downside for BTC. In my humble opinion, it looks like we will see some more downside for BTC. Let's take a look at Bitcoin right now and see what's going on. $200 a month is not worth your soul. I know, right? It's sad that she has 4 kids and she's selling her, and her husband lets her do it. It's kind of sad, but whatever. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, So there you have it. Cup and handle, dump and handle to the down. And that's just a straight manipulative. Like, you don't even see straight line dumps like that until manipulative. Look, manipulative dump. And you could see how each of these was setting up to look exactly like the one before. And I talk about this all the time. Like, that's a bear flag. Like, flip that upside down. I play that bullishly. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Look, there's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder there. Dump. It all played out exactly as it should have. 38,400 Bitcoin. All right. And I continue to buy BTC. That's my plan right now, is to continue to buy as much BTC as possible. When it doubles, I'll unload into alts. That's the plan. Because Bitcoin will recover first. Now, we're going to see a struggle. I mean, this is a struggle. Let's take a look at Phantom. Let's see what we're seeing all around the blockchain. 241 for Phantom, still holding a higher high from January 9th. I mean, that's a big deal. So altcoins are really not dumping like they did before. The last big dump, Bitcoin, you saw these alts really go hard, back down all the way to their lows and like into the dollar region. But as you can see, I mean, we're getting oversold on the daily time frame for a lot of these. Like, we got smooshed, as Gina likes to say. And this still looks bullish to me. Like, Phantom looks like it can still get all the way up to 516. Like, I don't think Phantom is going to stop. DeFi's not stopping. It's a bit of a double top here. I'll give them that. It's a bit of a double top there, but we're getting oversold on that time frame. 3-day, though, is high. So I will give you that. The 3-day is high. Last time the 3-day was high, we did see a slight pullback there, which we're already kind of getting. And a bigger pullback there. So 1, 2 are what you could see happen for Phantom. Maybe it comes down and tests one of these lower regions. This is one of the days where things just explode. I usually don't run into trade right now. I sit back and let the market find its way. I look for support and resistance, like divergence on bigger time frames, and just let the market find its way. Atom BTC. I will show you the strong coins in the game right now, though. Atom BTC holding very, very well against Bitcoin. If you look at it, it was in a bull flag. It never left the bull flag. So this is a bullish sign. I mean, extremely oversold on the 1 hour. It never broke the bull flag, never made a lower low, really, compared to this big macro lower low, and made a secondary lower low there. Lower low, boom. You could say from there, fine, but macro idea here, it is on an uptrend, and Atom BTC says more is to come. So this is interesting. We're showing some signs that the altcoins just don't want to give it up like they did before. Yeah, a lot of them did dump, but not like they did before. And not when you would see a massive dump in Bitcoin, people just were like, you know what it is? They got enough to be able to panic sell their altcoins. Now the only people left are people like us. Like, we're not panic selling our altcoins. It's not going to happen. We're the type of people that made so much already in certain coins, like we're willing to just take a hit on a few ones that aren't up yet. In the long run, we're still up. So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, and this is a sign that the market's not dead. Like usually when you see a dead market, all these alts, everything would just be collapsing. The fact that Atom BTC is holding this position strong is interesting to me. And it tells me that there's something in the market that's not letting go completely. In a full-blown bear market, this would have been established. This already would have tanked by now. Like this never would have held its value. So, yeah. Produce the beats. Check out AP13. Yeah, you put it out there. I get it. You're all hyped about the wins. I get it. It's like the only coin up today. I'll look at it in a second. Thank you for the super chat from Produce the Beat for $1.99. Over 6% since close. But yeah, so I'm seeing something different in the market. Like normally when Bitcoin dumped, we would have seen the dump in altcoins and altcoin pairs and you name it. Somehow Atom is holding strong. Tells me Atom's got to be above 35. I haven't looked at it today, but it tells me it has to be above 35. Let's take a look what it's doing. Yeah, it's at 36 and it's still inside this pennant and it's getting oversold in the 4 hour. Beat to the ground on the daily, like can't really get any lower on the daily time frame, still holding a higher low from where it was just on the 9th of January. A week ago. This is so rare. This is very rare. When Bitcoin takes a dump like that, it is very unlikely for an altcoin to have a higher high from a week or from 10 days ago. Today's the 19th. That was on the 9th, right? Or the 21st. Wow, the market's moving fast. Super chat AP13. So check it out. And look, Atom is still in this structure. It didn't break this kind of, the tightness that it's in and it's oversold. We could see Atom get to 80. Like Atom hasn't really flinched. Pretty interesting. Let's take a look at AP. I think it's API3 or AP13, right? No, API3, yeah. Strong coin. I mean, look at it. Still tight in the wedge. Has not changed its trajectory. Still tight in the wedge. Like we're showing you, AP13 still tight. And like my man said, it bounced up nicely to the upside. So this thing, despite what the market did, this thing was flying. So we found two strong coins that are still doing damage. And we're going to continue to find the coins that are strong every single day, no matter what. So AP13 is strong. Another strong coin in the game. Let's take a look at Strong, which nodes produce a lot of value. People aren't going to panic sell their nodes out of nowhere, right? It's just not going to happen. Went to 734 all the way back down to 498, 500 though. Already got bought back up from the lows. And no, not too bad. Now 477. But that's a cup and handle now on the daily time frame, is it not? And this thing's strong and produces gains. You buy like $7,000 of these, you get a node. The node producing, I heard, I don't know, a couple, $800 a month or something. Can we look at Gala? Shout out to Tori McFarland. Let's take a look at Gala as well. Is Gala holding up strong? Now Gala beat to the ground, but it was already kind of falling. I talked about it if it would have to break, it could break this level here. Remember at 29, 28, come back down. I suggested it may come all the way to this 618 at 18. Holding 23 right now at the previous resistance point here. You see this? We have previous candle closings, and we're bouncing off the top trend line we're bouncing off the top of this support wick, 23.7. Interesting. Gala's oversold now, like everything else in the game. 4 hour took a beat down. Everything was high on the 4 hour yesterday. I was wary of it. I said I'm going to wait till the 4 hour resets. Bam, bam, bam. The 4 hour did reset like you read about. Unbelievable. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 132 people on the live. 87 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I came out on a day when it's hard, when most people are struggling, when most people just can't seem to breathe. We're still here every single day. We're going to get through these times. A couple weeks from now, we're going to be trading something that's going to be pumping, and we're going to find our way out of this market no matter what. We're going to find the lowest prices for Bitcoin, and we're going to be able to get a huge gain in life on that move. So, again, most people see fear and worry. We see opportunity and strength. We know we can push forward at the speed of light. We know anything is possible. So, with that being said, you gotta maintain your positive spirit. You gotta maintain your positive mode. You got to keep your eye on the prize. You got to realize why you were in crypto in the first place. If you're in crypto and you're not doing your research, if you're just jumping in, following fads, then I get it. You probably have no basis and you're full of emotions. But if you knew what you were doing, if you realized that they're not printing any more Satoshis, stack those sats, my friend. Stack those sats. You see what I did yesterday? I bought Bitcoin at 38,600. What am I going to do in the next few days? I'm going to buy some more Bitcoin. I am going to stack my sats every single day when there's an opportunity to buy more Satoshi. By golly gee oh my, I am going to grab them up. I'm telling you. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Fear and Greed Index down to 19. I thought it would be down to 9 or 10. 19 is giving it some love. But back to 19, these are the times that I love to purchase some BTC. So I always take a nibble on Bitcoin at these levels. Have to. It's just a must. You see what I'm saying? It's an absolute must. I do think there's more downside. I think I can get a better price, personally. And is Richard Hart right? Are we going to 14K? As I said, anything is possible. I never said we're in a bear or a bull market. Actually, I said we're in a bear market. Well, I don't want to say we're in a bear or a bull market 100%, but what I do say is I'm bearish. I was bearish the second we broke 59K here. See this level? When we couldn't get above 59K, I kept watching it. I was like, we can't. On the 3-day chart. That took 9-12 days, and finally it was a battle. Bitcoin would get to it, no. Get to it, no. Get to it, no. Eventually, I was like, wow. Now, if you see the 3 days, extremely oversold now. Seeing divergence too, it's saying enough is enough. I'm beat to the ground. The last few times you had me this low, I eventually would find my way out and punch to the upside. We did have the daily death cross too. Remember, the death cross was looming. Okay. Remember the death cross though, we usually had I did go over this. We just had lower lows. This death cross may actually symbol some downside. I mean, this is sad. This is sad. We could definitely start seeing some serious downside. Like this, I have to be honest, I can't tell you what's going to happen. Right now, I'm just in shock like everybody else. Dump. I mean, I knew we were going to dump the 38K, but when it happens, it happens. Like, it's kind of like, okay, I guess so. I can't say I'm in shock, but I'm also like, all right, you did it. Like, and honestly, what's the point of running people out of these markets? Like, I guess they think they're so desperate, they'll have no choice to come back anyway, But don't you need some money in the market? Like, don't you need to play with people some way? I always find if you beat everybody up to the point of no return, who comes back, But so I still see us getting down to 35, possibly $33,500 Bitcoin. I would not be jumping in on and guaranteeing bottoms here. Be very careful. It can always get worse, my friends. It can always get worse. Remember that. I say that for a reason because so many times as a trader, I was like, oh, it can't get worse. Like, that's the dump, and it did get worse for me. So remember that. It can always get worse. All right? I just want you to know that. Be prepared for anything. Always have a bag of stable coin on the sidelines. I said the last 4 or 5 days, I said I sold out of a lot of my swing positions. My swing bag was completely in Tether. I wasn't going to play games. Completely in Tether. Rose is also a strong coin right now. It's coming down, but it's still holding a higher low from where it was just 9, 10, 20, 12, 11 days ago on the 10th. Holding a 32, it's at a 39. You'd still be up on Rose from about 10 days ago. So the fact that you'd actually still be up in the trade is very impressive. Rose and Atom both showing signs of life. The BTC pair, look, in a falling wedge, oversold in the 1 hour. About to be pushing up. 4 hour wants to make a move. The daily as well, showing signs of life. So I like what I'm seeing here for Rose BTC. Someone brought up Secret BTC. Let's take a look at Secret BTC as well on Binance. And that's another coin that's looking precariously strong right now, making a higher low, bouncing off previous resistance with support there. Secret BTC showing some signs of life. And Opacity, OPCT BTC, this is another one that always seemed to be strong against Bitcoin. Let's see what it's doing now. Yeah, I mean, if you can see it, it's still holding the flag that it was in there. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder forming. Opacity. So this is another strong coin. So I just gave you 3 strong coins, 3 strong pairs. Atom BTC, Opacity BTC, Rose BTC. All right. Showed you a coin that the lifers made 100% on today, SUKU, which is insanity. And then we're going to take a look at Hero 3S2 and see what's going on with Heroes. Heroes going up. Like, isn't that insane? Like, this is nuts. So Heroes had a nice pump, like, earlier in the morning. Gave a little bit back, but this thing went all the way back up. Wow, it went to 11 cents yesterday on a pump. And we talked about it. I said, I think Hero's ready for another move to the upside. I put it in this pennant, and Hero would bounce again all the way from the low here at 6 up to 11. So the lifers, even last night, continue to take gains off the table. Pretty insane if you think about it. Most people aren't focused, don't know what's going down. We're taking 54% gains off the market. Pretty nuts. Okay, so check it out. We fell out of that, though. I mean, that was getting tight, too. Getting ready for another move. And it fell out completely. That's how Bitcoin ruins trades. Like, just absolutely ruins trades. People panic sell so fast. The fact that it's at 8.5, though, unbelievable. We were getting into Hero, talking about it down here on its first spurt. I showed it yesterday at 6.4. 2 days ago at 6.4 in the morning. It would have a huge spurt to the upside, come right back to even, and continue up. Would go all the way to 11 from the 6.5. Damn near 100% gains from that initial entry that we put out. 82% gains. Still holding gains. So had you taken the calls or got into the coins we looked at, I guess it didn't. This had smart money in it, or people that didn't care. They didn't, it is dropping a little bit, but, wow. So this thing still held gains too. A strong coin in the game. Let's take a look at VR. I say it at 47. I don't think it should be below 47. I haven't looked at it today. 45. Okay, so VR took the dump too. And VR was forming a nice tight pocket. About to blast. And there's Bitcoin ruining the game. Bitcoin will take down every trade. It's the King Daddy. It's the King Daddy. And now you need to see this consolidation. Everything's going to have to rework itself. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. Pretty insane when you think about it. What a move. What a bang out. What a bang out. And it's not easy being in crypto when you have a lot invested in cryptocurrency. I know guys with way more money than me, they probably took a huge hit today. I took a massive hit. But it is what it is. A couple $100,000 I lost in a few hours, like easy. Not lost, but it's not realized, but it's not fun either. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun either. Like to wake up and be pounded. Like I'll just show you just one of my portfolios, not all of them, just one. Just so you can get a sense of what's going on with me. Down $62,000 in 24. I'm still up 210 grand, right? So, okay. But damn, man, they just took a chunk of my winnings right back. $2 billion erased from the market. So you're looking at a man, and I have more long-term holdings. We're talking $400,000 losses easily to my general holdings in the last few hours. So, yes. But I'm here for the long haul. I know what I invested in, and I know what's going down, and I can work. I know I can produce. I can just keep grinding. I can keep grinding and do what I have to do. So I'm not worried about it. I'm going to continue to buy Bitcoin as you see, and I'm going to continue to add to my bags. So nothing else you can do but continue to accumulate the scarcest asset in the world and wait for the rest of the world to wake up. The rest of the world hasn't woken up yet. They still want to be desperate in their fiat. But in time, there will be a time when they just can't. They will be forced. They won't be able to do it anymore, and they'll have to bend, and they'll have to come and do the right thing and eventually start buying Satoshi. So even China banning the mining, getting rid of mining, worst thing they ever did. They're going to have to come back and accumulate Bitcoin when it's $1 million, $2 million a coin. I mean, the worst idea they ever had. Like, seriously, like, the control sometimes is not worth the lack of progression, When you try to control your civilization to the point where you lack progression, I find that just, you're going backwards. Degenerative behavior, We all know who does that, So anyway, bouncing off the 200-day, I love this coin, UOS. Strong project, holding 99. It's a good project. I could see it going up 119%. Good project on a dip. I like UOS Ultra. This has been a good project. I'm telling you right now, great team implemented in the space. So look out for this. This could do numbers. This could do numbers. HNT tends to hold its own too because of the mining rewards. Let's see how HNT did. Yeah, see, it never seems to dump too bad compared to the rest of the market. Took a dump, but still, holding a consolidative move, not looking too bad. HNT still looking scrumptious. So it's another thing. And this is going to continue to gain value because people are going to continue to get get the miner, and then they're going to add to the network. And so I see HNT strong. Right now, it's bouncing off previous resistance right there, bounce right there, a secondary bounce, 200-day moving average moving through the project, $26 right now for HNT. So you got to use these times to focus. If you just get completely feared out and you get stuck, you won't be able to actually make a move, and you'll get stuck, and that's what you can't have. You can't get stuck. You got to be able to push forward at the speed of light, all right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, calling yourself crypto lifers, jumping on into the live stream, being awesome, being amazing. No matter what's happening today, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And if we get the likes up to the watchers, I would greatly appreciate it. Probably going to be tough today, but I believe we could do it. Shout out to the $12 in Super Chat. People still willing to give on a red day. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you. That $12 is more like $130 on a day like today. So shout out to all the people that were real with me and threw down on a Super Chat despite the redness. SYLO, if you got time, unpaid mechanic for the $5 Super Chat. My man. Super Chat. PERP CSPR. Let's take a look at CSPR. I don't like looking at perps, though, because I'm not a fan of perp trading. So I don't know if I'm going to look at the perp, but I'll look at the Huobi pair. All right. Just making sure I'm trying to find the best place to find this thing. Oh, this thing's down to the dumps, though, at 9 cents. Below moving averages, I mean, it's CSPR. This thing's got to get above that. I mean, you want to play the V-shaped recovery? I believe you could have that. You might be making the, a shoulder, a bit of a head there, and a right shoulder. This is definitely something that could be happening. And you could be making a move to the upside. I could see it. Possible double bottom here, forming a falling wedge as well. But this is like, I don't catch falling knives, my friends. Like, it is a bit of a cup and handle, though. I'll give that to you. Which would have a measured move. Bang. 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 Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. 161 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Super Chat SYLO. Shout out to Mr. Smurvington. These are the good prices, Mr. Smurvington. If you're waiting to get some Luxo, I think of Luxo and I think of Mr. Smurvington. And actually, strong coin if you think about it. Strong coin, double bottoming there. Strong double bottom forming, definitely showing, hey, that may be support. It's in a cup and handle too as well. My baby Luxo. Send me one Bitcoin, I'll send 30. Yeah, please. Let's take a look at SYLO. Thank you so much for the $5 Super Chat from my man, throwing down for SYLO on KuCoin. On KuCoin. So, wow, look at this. Up, down, up. And coming back to the downside and pushing to the upside. We can see SYLO wanted to make a move on the daily time frame. It did a pump and dump back into the pattern before. 4 hours high, though. Isn't that interesting? After everything that it went through, 4 hours high. So I had a little bit of pump. As it was pumping, Bitcoin dump took away the pump, but then got it pumped into the dump. Otherwise, it would have dumped. You get it? It's holding a strong area. I am a personal holder of SYLO. I hold the coin long term. I believe it's a good project. Bit of a shoulder, strange head and a shoulder. That could slightly play out. Cup and handle effortless. I just want to get that way to draw these patterns on instinct. Just like that. What's good? This retracement is next exit. What do you think? This retracement is next exit. Joe O'Reilly. I don't know what you're saying there, honestly. I can't decipher exactly what you mean by the statement. So, yeah. CSPR listed on Crow. So we took a look at the CSPR. We took a look at Gala, right? And now we got to look at the world markets. And we got to see what's happening in the Dow, what's happening around the world. What do we see? All right. NASDAQ heads for biggest weekly drop since March of 2020. Welcome to the home for the real-time coverage of markets, brought to you by Reuters. Wall Street main indexes are continuing lower early Friday, on track for at least the third straight week of declines, after a weak forecast from Netflix sent shares of the streaming company and its peers spiraling down. How could Netflix have anything to do with the buy? It's like such baloney, man. Like, who cares if Netflix can't manage their subscription count? Like, indeed, it's been an especially rough week for the NASDAQ. The tech-laden index is off more than 6%, putting it on pace for its biggest weekly percentage fall since 12.6% collapse in March of 2020. Under the surface, chips remain especially weak. The Philadelphia Semiconductor Index, with more than 11% slide, is also on pace for its worst week since a 16% swoon in March of 2020. Meanwhile, despite a sharp downtrend and reversal in the U.S. 10-year Treasury yield, which has seen it slide from Wednesday high of 1.9 back to 1.7 area on Friday, the growth IGX is on track to underperform the value on the day for the fourth straight week. The IGX and the IVX ratio is on pace for its biggest monthly drop since February of 2001. Here's where the markets stand in early trading. Tensions between Russia and Ukraine are grabbing the attention of investors, who are considering ways of any turmoil will ripple through the markets. But why? Like, I don't get this. Like, why with Ukraine and Russia have a battle, will that stop someone from selling a game or something? I just don't. Meanwhile, numbers of NASDAQ's internal measures are especially weak again. The NASDAQ new high, new low index has fallen 16.1%. The NASDAQ McLennan summation has plunged 5,276. Click here. And the NASDAQ weekly advanced decline ratio is 0.79. These measures have yet to stabilize, but have the potential to reach washed out levels at any time. At that level, the composite would be down 15% from record highs. Dang, man. Wall Street tips lower pre-bell as Netflix weak subscriber growth guidance dense sentiment. Why does Netflix have anything to do? Like, who cares? I find it so weird. Value beats growth in the biggest gap in almost 2 decades. Year-to-date, European value shares have risen 4.4, while growth slides 5.7. So beatdown in world markets. Let's take a look at what I saw here. I got this cup and handle still drawn. I say we're extremely oversold on the daily time frame, and we're ready to rock up to the upside. This is a cup and handle that wants to break to the upside. The daily wants to fly. Last time we saw Max Payne, everyone was screaming. I said it's highly likely we get a pump, and we did. All right, so I'm not, so bearish on this move here. This broadening rising wedge here channel, but I believe Bitcoin can still pump out of this cup and handle. I mean, the Dow can still pump out of this cup and handle on the daily time frame. Okay, we look at the 4 hour. 4 hour wants to pump as well, and the 1 hour coming down to the downside with strong bullish divergence. Look, swing down to swing down, actually already playing out here. Strong bullish divergence on the Dow Jones. Okay, suggests that the pain is over. It's up 127%, and I think we're going to be up for the next few weeks. I believe that was your bottom for the Dow. Why do I say that? Well, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily all want to move to the upside, right? 3-day does have some movement down, though. 3-day is worrisome, but the daily showing signs of a move back to the upside at the bottom of the trend line. This is a cup and handle that can blast all the way back up. So I'm not that bearish, even though we should be right now. I'm not that bearish. I take a look at the dollar index. I talk about it doing this, a bearish retest of the top trend line, trying to get back into this pattern and breaking into it and dropping. So far, it's kind of what I'm seeing. Actually, it wouldn't even be that pattern. That's also a spider line. What I'm showing you is previous support region on this diagonal. Resistance. And we'll raise it up a little bit. And you can see that becomes, if we break, and that's like a bump and run to the downside. The dollar wanting to bump and run to the downside on the daily time frame, showing signs that Bitcoin may actually get a pump to the upside here in the next few days. The 3-day for the dollar, though, it says it wants to pump. And that's scary business. That's worrisome to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that daily. We're going to show you what the chart is. It's this chart here, and we're doing a bearish retest on the bottom trend line, trying to get back in. Or some could say we did break back in. Kind of creepy. Interesting. We broke back into the pattern. That actually looks more legit. I have to let that slide. We broke back into the pattern. This is kind of scary if the 3-day plays out the way it suggests. It's suggesting that the dollar wants to pump again back to 98. All eyes on this 3-day chart. And I mean, let's go through the past. 3-day was low here, pump. 3-day was low here, pump. 3-day was low here, pump. 3 for 3. 3-day was low right here, massive pump. 3-day was low right around there, pump. 3-day was low around there, a little pump, but then came down. So we could see some of that, but then eventually saying it's coming up. 3-day was low there, pump. 3-day was low right there, pretty good pump. 3-day was low right there. So like 9 out of 10 times, the 3-day when it was low like this, we saw a massive pump in the dollar. So that's a worrisome sign that we're not done with this dump yet. Okay, when you see the dollar suggesting that it wants to pump on the 3-day chart, you have to heed that. You can't just look at that and be like, it doesn't matter to me. It's not going to happen. It could happen. And you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. 38,900 Bitcoin showing signs of life. Highly likely we get at least a bit of a bounce here. However, I'll tell you why it may be unlikely now. We're bear penning. That's a bear flag. What I want to teach you, my students, is when Bitcoin makes a flag, okay, whether it's upward or downward, right? So say this was bullish and Bitcoin was doing this and we were coming up. So what you would do is be like, all right, well, the Stokes have to come and dump now, and we'd have to stay sideways the whole time. And then when we're ready to push up again, we're still on the flag, and then we can crack out. However, if it breaks down, like this breaks down, then you get a Bart-Simpson pattern. So you're either getting a flag or a Bart. And if you can get down here and still be in the flag, then you trade it long. If you can't, then you trade the falling wedge that got created long to the upside. You get it? So my strategy is pretty simple. Like, it works very well, and it keeps you from getting into a bad trade because the trade has to be right in order to enter it. So you're waiting for confirmations. If you don't get them, then you don't make the trade. Like yesterday, we formed a flag, but when the flag dipped, I said, well, the flag did not consolidate when we went low on the stochastic, so I never would have entered that trade in the first place. You get it? My system will keep you out of a bad trade. It will keep you into a good trade. It will give you the highest probability of a win rate, in my humble opinion. You do your own research and math. A lot of people are using indicators and stuff. I'm actually using probability structure. Like, I've done back testing for years on every single thing that I do, and I don't do it unless there's a high probability coming my way for it. So unless I see the higher probability, I'm not doing it. You get what I'm saying? And that's basically how I work. So I don't use emotions. I don't use thoughts. None of that. So this is highly likely to dump to the downside and come all the way to 33,000. Even this is suggesting the smaller time frame showing a flag to the downside, and the bigger time frame showing that we still have more downside as well. So far that's a flag. There is some bullish divergence. I'll give you that. You have swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down, and it did play out so far, but we're not getting, we need to get at least above the previous high. I talk about this all the time. I went over it in depth with my students. We need to break this high. We don't break this previous high, we have some serious issues. So we need to get above here, okay? At least on that 1 hour, and then bounce when the 1 hour resets. If you get rejected here, you come back down, highly likely you get a dump, okay? 4 hour oversold, wants to pump to the upside, showing signs of life. That is a bullish pin bar, meaning price went all the way up in the middle. Indecision doji, though. It can be a reversal doji, though. A star doji at the bottom of a pattern here could be the beginning of a reversal. That could be a reversal star doji. Okay. What is a doji? A doji is just a name for a candle. Okay. And so you're looking for the bullish doji star. And this is what you're looking for right there. See, there's a bullish reversal candle pattern that is found in a downtrend and consists of two candles. First comes a long red candle followed by a doji candle. Expect for price doge that opens below the body of the first one, creating a gap. It is considered a reversal signal with confirmation during the next trading day on the daily, right? So a reversal doji on the daily. And you can see it didn't close lower than the previous candle. Still showing some signs of a reversal doji, though, in my humble opinion, considering how big that wick got bought up. All the way from 37,006. Wow, those dogs. They got $37,000 Bitcoin. Those lucky man. Wow. That's a good price to grab it, right? $37,000 Bitcoin. However, though, I am suggesting there's a higher likely chance that we go lower on the 1 hour to the downside. 4 hour could continue downward momentum when it's down here, and we could see another drop too as well. So I do see bearishness on the horizon. Okay. I do see some bearishness on the horizon unless we start to break above a previous high. It's simple. See that? So you set your support and resistance. You watch your oscillations in the stochastic, and when they oscillate, if you oscillate up and you don't break a previous high, you're bearish. It's so simple. Like, my trading style is so simple and easy to follow. Okay? You just go by the probability of what it's giving you. Also, I have been a little under the weather for the last 2 days. Last night, you know, my daughter wanted to go to school. They have Omicron over the school. I said, I don't know if she should go to school. My wife's like, she's going to school. I wanted to keep her home for another week just because, like, number one, she wears a mask at school, and if she cannot wear a mask in my house, then fine. Like, why do I'm a fair person. I think everything in life should be as fair as we can do it. Why am I not wearing a mask when my daughter wears one? Is that fair? I don't think so. So I like to keep her home for that reason. Anyway, had her send her to school. She came home yesterday. I mean, come on. I mean, you know, like, what are the odds? So I started feeling funny. Pretty funny. I mean, everyone's going to get this thing. Only a matter of time. But I started feeling funny. And so this is what I did. I took some AHC. I took some AHCC. And I'll just show you the benefits of it and what it is. It's an active HECOS correlated compound. It's a natural substance that comes from the certain types of mushrooms that belong to the species called the Basilodomycetes. Shiitake mushrooms are the only well-known example of the Basilodomycetes mushroom. AHCC, which you can take as a supplement, is known to act as an antioxidant. Antioxidant is a substance that may prevent cells from your body from becoming damaged, which means they defend against certain types of diseases and illnesses. While research on AHCC health effects is fairly limited, some people insist that taking AHCC can produce a variety of health benefits. Alternative medicine is said to stimulate the immune system and improve your ability to fight viral infections, including the flu and the common cold. And you know what? Many people also believe that AHCC can help prevent against cancer, reduce the side effects of chemotherapy. In addition, AHCC is said to help prevent heart disease and hepatitis. Supports the immune system. 21 healthy volunteers took either AHC supplement or a placebo every day for 4 weeks. At the study ended, those who took AHCC seemed to have a stronger immune system. Specifically, they saw an increase in their dendritic cells, which are the type of immune cell that helps bodies fight bacteria, viruses, and other organisms that cause disease. Inflammatory bowel disease, flu recap. All right. Can trigger bloating, diarrhea, itching, foot cramps, and fatigue. Could be the reason why I have so much bloating. You never know, though. So AHCC, it does smell funny, too. Oof. Kind of smells almost like mayonnaise, right? So that's whenever I usually take these regularly, but when I'm really sick, I go hard. And again, I do whatever I want. I mean, I'm not telling anyone to do anything. This is just what I do, you know. So I use AHCC, man. You know, I do my thing. Okay. Shrooms facts with Professor Leifer. Yeah, and you can see it's a mushroom extract. And mushroom is really the key to life here. So worriment on the horizon. Daily oversold for the dollar. Suggests maybe a tiny relief rally. But then overbought, I mean. A tiny relief rally. But then, what really got me freaked out here was the V-shaped recovery. The somewhat bullish engulfing candle back into the chart. I am pushing for the bearish retest, but the more I look at it closer, the more that would break. See, I would have to break trend lines, and it wouldn't be clean. It's based on the cleanliness of the chart. You know, you could even go down here and say, okay, broad and falling wedge. Suggest a downside and then an upward loop. That 3-day worries me a little bit because it's suggesting that the dollar does want to pump up, and it's somewhat of a flag still if it can hold that position. So then you got liposomal vitamin C, all right? That liposomal vitamin C, easily absorbed, right? The next level vitamin C. So you want to get into your liposomal vitamin C, all right? You got him. You got him, all right? I also don't know a lot about vitamins. A lot of vitamins, I heard you can't really get what you're supposed to get out of them. So be careful with that too. You know, there is some farce in that industry. In every industry, there's a bit of a smoke and mirror going on. But this is basically turmeric, man. Liposomal vitamin C, everything you need to know. the importance of vitamin C in the wound-boosting immune system. However, many people aren't familiar with liposomal vitamin C and how it differs from traditional vitamin C. What is liposomal vitamin C? Well, it comes from liposomal. When it comes to liposomal vitamin C, that's where things get a little bit scientific. Put simply, liposomal vitamin C, which is contained within a liposome, a spherical vesicle containing fats or lipids, hence the name. Now, we discussed a little bit about why, but they didn't tell me anything about what it was. It assists with collagen, absorption of iron, maintaining a well-functioning immune system, and reducing free radical damage to cells. Just another nice supplement to take, liposomal vitamin C. What about the descending wedge for Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is in a descending wedge, yes. It's in a falling wedge, yet descending wedge, for sure. For sure. With a 68% chance of a break to the upside. Measured move is a break boom. Bring us right back to that all-time high in no time flash. We are touching the 200-day moving average on the 3-day chart. Something that I suggested. We got really close right there. We got really close right there. We do not want to break this. That wouldn't be a good thing. We'd like to see that 200 hold us up right there. We're extremely oversold. Another thing that I'm showing you, no, you can't really, can't swing that. Weekly. I mean, you could kind of weekly this out. Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. That's hidden bullish divergence so far. It tells you that the trend should continue to the upside. However, too, though, just something that other people have shown, and I just want to put it out there so you can say we didn't skip over it. But we have a shoulder ahead and a shoulder there, and that could render a nasty move to the downside. 25K for a lower low. That's where the weekly 200-day moving average would probably eventually touch over time. Okay? Something to think about. Will it happen on the weekly? Do these things happen on everything? I might have to start backtesting a lot of stuff in the MetaMask class will be next Friday since you have to grab summer today. Yeah, let everybody know too. MetaMask class will not be today because I don't have anyone to grab my kit. And the class is from 1 to 3, and my daughter gets out of school at 2:15. So I will not be able to do the MetaMask course because my wife had to fly to New York because her grandmother died. Her grandmother raised her, so her mother died. I'd like to say her mother died because she was raised by her grandmother. Her mother died. Like, my wife lost her mother today. Her real mother left when she was 3, and I'm sure she loves her to death, but she didn't spend every single day with her like she spent with her grandma. So her grandmother was her mother. So honestly, my wife's mother passed away. And all, it was her grandmother, but it was her mother, like, in all honesty. So my wife lost a very close person to her heart and her chest. And she's the closest person in my life. And when my wife has pain, I have pain. When my wife feels pain, like, I feel her pain in my chest. If I would love each and every one of you and I feel you are in pain, I would feel your pain. If I know you were going through something and I loved you, I would feel your pain. Why do this show every day relentlessly? Like, some days I want to sit back on the beach, man. I made a few $100,000 in crypto. Like, I wonder, I'm like, why am I relentless? Because it's my spirit. My spirit wants me to help other people. This channel is about helping other people. I give what I have for $99 a month, dude. Come on. Like, look at what I'm giving away for $99. It's a freaking charity case. I help so many people at this point. And it's because I care about other people. I truly, like, other people say they care. They put a Black Lives Matter on their lawn, but do they care? Like, show me how you care. Like, live your life for everyone else. Like, live your life for others. Like, show me that a part of your life is not for you. Show me that a part of your life is for somebody else every single day. I used to be depressed. I used to hate my life. My mom used to say, why? I said, because I don't help anybody, Ma. I said, I'm not helping anyone get anywhere in life. I said, I just sit here and make TV. I said, it's boring. I said, I don't have a purpose. My purpose should be so much more powerful than what it is today. And my mother was like, well, you will find it then. Like, she's like, you'll find it if that's what you want then. And I just want to put this out there to everybody. Your parents love you. Your sister and brothers love you. Your uncle, your aunt, your best friends, everybody loves you. Nobody knows you. Let me say that again. They all love you. Not one of those people really know who you are and your true potential. You might find the life, or I might see your true potential. I'm not saying I do, but I might see it when your closest family doesn't. They might tell you, oh, you know, like you might have a huge dream to do something crazy, and they might tell you that's not the best idea. You know? I'll shuttle summer when we're neighbors. So funny, man. And that's still a cup and handle. Sammy Cup and Handy strikes again. It's still a cup and handle. Like, as far as the cup and handle team is concerned, this is valid. And we're holding a beautiful resistance right there. You know, previous resistance, that's a beautiful place that we do not want to break. See that? Right there. So you can get a few arrows on that. Right there. We don't want to break that. Look at that. Big deal if we end up breaking that support. We will definitely have to come back down to 35K. Dang, can't believe I'm saying 35K and we see 38 today. Last night I'm sitting in my room and someone was like, there goes 39. And I was like, no, like, and I was like, they really did it, man. We cannot truly fathom or understand the amount of love our Father our Father in heaven has for each and every one of us. He knows us individually. He knows us better than we know ourselves. He says zoom out for an even larger cup and handle. Like this one, I couldn't consider that a cup and handle though. You know, you seeing this as a cup and handle? But it already played out. Like an emerging cup and handle like that. I see what you're saying though. You could do something like this. I haven't done this before. We did it earlier though, like earlier in the year. $93,000 Bitcoin somewhere by March of 2022. How? Dang, you know. Nah, not likely. Now it looks like 84,000 somewhere by July. See how much that is? See how that pullback is then extended? So 80,000 by July is kind of what I'm looking at. You know. Samuel C. Handel. Shout out to Mr. Mystery. Appreciate the lifer pouring his soul and keeping it real. Much love. Shout out to Jesse Fenn. Shout out to everyone. Could this be the head and shoulder playing out on the weekly? It could be. It definitely seems like it is. Definitely agreed like that to the downside. Okay. Okay, let's look at micro, macro levels to watch for Bitcoin. We'll zoom in here. This is your bigger idea. All right. What do I see happening? Well, watch this flag. It's very obvious. This is a flag, and it looks like it's getting rejected and overbought on the 1 hour. Getting ready for a massive dump down. I see more dumpage. They took care of all the leverage traders. They got rid of everyone they could have. Shout out to Jay to the D Trading. Don't see you enough on the live, baby. Shout out to Calderonster. Sam, can you please check out Metis? Not without a super chat, especially on a day like today, man. Jesus. Thank you so much for the shuttling summer for the 199 super chat. MetaMask class will be next Friday. Yes, MetaMask class will be next Friday. Next Friday. All right. As I'll be unable to attend the class today, and and that's due to unforeseen circumstances. So please don't get offended. Don't write me a nasty email like someone did. I'd love to shout out these people who write me nasty emails. Someone dies in my family. I miss an appointment, and the guy writes me a nasty email. I tell you what, if you're trying to learn from someone online, and I'm in the minority, like how many people teach TA like me? Nobody does it. Nobody does it. Everyone else does this and tries to sell you a $3,000 course. That's what everyone else is doing. All right? There's a few other people out there that are pretty good. They got some free videos that they want you to watch, but they don't let you chat in their rooms. They don't talk to you personally, and they don't mentor you the way I mentor you. So you're just not going to get the hands-on. They also don't give you token metrics every single week, which cost $85 a month. Like, I'm just saying, you can add it up. There's reasons why people stay in the Patreon even in the bear market. People aren't going anywhere. They're actually hunkering down. They're paying for the year. Someone paid for the year yesterday in the dump. He said, hey, I want to be able to take advantage of the dump. He said, I'm going to pay for the year. I think that's the smartest thing I can do now. I said, hey, man, he goes, from watching you, I think the best thing I can do is pay for the year right now and get myself situated. And I won't put any money into crypto until the market, until I see, but but the market's dumping. Way better to get into the market when it's dumping than when it's going to the downside. And we're working on the Lifer brand. It's going to be Lifer. The Lifer brand is just going to be Lifer. You're going to see the word Lifer and you're going to know that's the brand, baby. Lifer. Wow. So bam. I mean, so I see Bitcoin getting down here to 33,200. That's my measured move. Not guaranteeing any of this, but that's my measured move. 15-minute is overbought, flagging out itself, showing signs of a dump, right? 1 hour is overbought, right? Needs to curl down. The only thing we could get is the lucky bounce like we got yesterday, where we get to get this insane spurt out of nowhere, which could happen. I've seen it happen, but that's what you're praying for. The second you've seen this turn and this starts to go down and get rejected, a short is in order to the downside. Let's take a look at BTC3S on the 3x leverage short on KuCoin. Great place to short on KuCoin. And again, like we're making a flag. We're flagging out. We're about to touch the 200-day moving average, the 21-day moving average, and we have a beautiful flag too. This thing could do some serious damage. And look, we already rendered this idea. Look at this cup and handle. I already gave you 38% gains. This gives about the same, about 29% gains coming from where you're sitting. So this is what we're watching, a short possible on Bitcoin as it's oversold on the 1 hour. Getting overbought on the 4 hour. So if you do get it in, it's a quick scalp to the upside. I wouldn't try to get the whole move. Possible short for Bitcoin. Possible. All right. Again, I don't even like to trade on days like today. I like to let the dust settle. I just have faith that God's got me no matter what. God has me no matter what. No matter what happens, God has me. You run a YouTube channel and market dumps, it's okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 200 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watches? If you're watching in your car, just pull over for a split second. Look at your phone. Hit that like button. If you're watching on the phone and you see the comment section coming through and you want to flip it away, hit that like button. If you're like Farmer D out in the farm, working with your hands, doing your thing. If you're a woman and you're driving, if you're a man and you're driving, if you're a binary, I don't care what you are. Whatever you're doing out there in life, please stop. Hit that like button, please. It helps so much for this channel to grow. It helps us keep moving, okay? And everybody get ready. I should be on BitBoy on January 27th. Mark it in your calendars, 5 o'clock, January 27th. I should be on Around the Blockchain, also on February 11th. 2 dates I've already been given. I should be on Around the Blockchain. I was supposed to be on Around the Blockchain yesterday, but I missed the email. They asked me, hey, could you jump on last minute? I missed the email. Can you believe that? I missed the email. Was not able to come on to around the Blockchain. Would have been on there last night during the dump too. Maybe it was a good thing. Maybe it was a bad thing. I don't know. But hey, I eventually gave them the email to my CMO and my team and said, because they dug up an email from a mutual friend somehow. I think from Crypto Love. I really think it came from Crypto Love because he has an email that no one else has. And they started emailing me through that email. And that was like kind of a personal thing. So I was like, it's kind of weird. No one, because if you go to do an inquiry, you'll just find Crypto Lifers, right? They somehow got another email and they had to have gotten it from Crypto Love. He's the only one I know in the industry that I gave it to. And so that made me think, this has to be through Crypto Love in some way, shape, or form, We do see bullish divergence forming on the daily. Someone's trying to say, though, on the daily chart. Hold on. And let me go back to this 1 hour here and post this idea. Possible short for Bitcoin. Possible. Okay. It is a flag. It is oversold. We should get a bit of a move to the upside. But to touch the 21-day moving average, everything that I look for. Okay. All right. Okay. Love you with all my heart, man. Your work ethic is amazing. Okay, everybody. So, yeah. Hero 3S is a strong coin. Atom BTC is a strong coin, right? We're going to find the strong mover, the strong movers in the market no matter what. We're going to find the strong movers in the market no matter what, all right? It is what it is. Let me pop it into that chat and see what's cracking in the chat. The energy, huh? Lifer, how do you flip the chart on TradingView? Hit Alt-I or Option-I on a Mac, Alt-I on a PC, and you can flip the chart upside down, help you see things from another perspective. Thank you so much, Crypto Wifer, for the $4.99 Super Chat coming on in. Super Chat for EOS. First sign of a market crash, Japanese suicide jumps. Jesus. It's kind of crazy. A lot of people do that. Like your life is over because you lose money. You know? Yeah, Japanese COVID and suicide. Japanese rising warning. I mean, I don't even want. You got me in a dark place, man. Let me get out of there. I don't even know why. You got to watch what you put in your head. I'm not putting that in my head. I'm moving on. Yeah. Sad thing. I don't want to not, like, you know, whoever went through that stuff is horrible, but, like, Jesus. Let's keep it a little up tempo, can we, man? Yikes. That's dark. We're here, ready for war, baby. First sign of the market. Oh, Jesus. I recommended someone to the Patreon. Thank you, Anko Kutsibutsu. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You should have some emails. Thank you. Well, my wife does that. I do not take care of those emails. I am the worst. Let's make this be very clear, everybody. Do not DM me asking me for anything when it comes to the company. I am the man who runs the company and has the meetings with everyone who runs the company and make sure that the company gets run. That alone is a daunting task. I'll tell you right now, a daunting task. Yes, a thumbnail guy, an extraction guy, a CMO, 2 assistants, a room assistant, right? 4 admins, right? Moderators. I mean, the list goes on, and I probably am missing like 10 people right now. So I got to make sure everyone's helping me or doing what is needed at the right simple time. I do not have time to be DMing and playing games. So if you have an issue with payment, if you have an issue with anything in the rooms, please email cryptolifers@gmail.com. Feel free to @ me. If you @ me, it's easy because I can wake up in the morning, I can see who added me in the room. I can scroll right to it, and I can answer the @ By all means, don't hesitate to ask me questions in the beginner's room. That's what I'm here for. I want to help you all, okay? But DMing me and asking me certain questions about, like, your chart and stuff like that, like, you're going to make me ignore you, and then I'm going to feel bad that I didn't get back to you. You get what I'm saying? And I don't mean to do those things. So Bitcoin is anti-inflationary. When the dollar drops, Bitcoin pumps. Remember that. Russia and China fighting markets to stack. Zelda Inu got destroyed. Hope you all sold your bags. Oh, all those coins get destroyed in these tiny market caps. I send him pics of food all the time. Don't do what I do. You're different. You can do whatever you want. You became one of my best friends, Rowdy. I mean, I met you. Our families are family now. Like, I love you to death, man. I would go to war with you 100 times over and back. I can't believe how close we got before we even met. And then we met, and it was like, you were way cooler than I thought you were kind of a more crazy dude. Like, I thought you were a little more of a crazy dude. And when I met you, I was like, wow, this man is structured. He's got his family. I was like, wow, this dude's the man, dude. You know? So what you're saying, Crypto Lifer, no DM emails on cream cheese choices, Super Bowl picks, or places for tacos in Boston. Got it. And Zero Allegiance, you can call me anytime you want. You've done enough for me. I think you paid a month of my rent already in Super Chats, man, for Christ's sakes. I think you really, in all honesty, like, Zero Allegiance has definitely paid a month of my rent this year, easily, which is $1,000, like, over, yeah, he's definitely spent over a few $1,000s in Super Chats. He's got to be the King Tut of Super Chatting. I mean, Crypto Greg was up there, but Crypto Greg decided to give up on us. I don't know why. Did he give up on himself? I don't know. We love you, Crypto Greg. Deborah loves us. Your whole family that you brought in loves us. We love you, Crypto Greg. I know you're struggling, going through some tough times. We will be here for you every single day, all right? We love you, man. I got you, buddy. You're the man, dude. I'll be honest with you, Zero Allegiance. There was many dark red days where you threw a $50 Super Chat and, like, you kept me going. I have to be honest, because you kept me realizing, you know what? People still send the love. People still support. Like, I'll still gain some revenue that I can put back in the studio. I'm still going to get somewhere in life. No matter what, I'm going to push forward at the speed of light. So I just want to say thank you so much for everything you did and still do and have done. And, like, you're the GOAT, dude. You're the GOAT. Like, I'm going to fly you somewhere. I don't want to say anything because I want to be a man of my word, but you will be remembered. And if I can do the right thing, I'm going to do the right thing for you, man. So I appreciate you. So much love in this room. What a great way to start the day every day, man. To everyone here, please note, you own fear and emotion, and not holding will destroy you. When you sell, you lose money. Don't be that guy or girl. One day, my $199 will pay for something. Hey, it's paid. Yo, you've given me $199 probably, I don't know, 100 times, Rodney. It's $200, man. This mixer was $600. That's a third of the mixer, dude. You have a part in everything here. Dude, Rodney builds me up. Like, I was sick last night. I called this dude. Like, I have his phone number now. Like, he's a friend of mine. Like, I called him when I'm down. Like, I cut out a lot of people out of my life, and I replaced them with lifers. It's crazy. I isolated myself. I went to a new place, a new world. I cut out so many people out of my life, and I replaced them with each and every one of you. And now I go to the beaches with those people in Florida. Now I go to dinner with those people in Florida. When I go down to Florida, I have 4 amazing friends in Florida. Shout out to Larry Baldwin. Love you and your family, Larry. Haven't get a chance to reach back out to you. I'm a busy man, but I love you and your family. Great guy. Jesse Marshall, great guy. What an amazing family he has. His story is insane, too. Most of these people's stories are insane. JD, battled cancer. My admin right here. Battled through cancer. Still alive. Made it through. So shout out to Rodney Robinson. I consider you a brother. Literally, I never had a brother. I always yearned for that brotherly love, for that manly camaraderie, no homo. And I just, you know, I've been yearning for it my whole life. Like, just to have someone that I could call a brother. And so, Rodney, you're my brother, man. I consider you my brother, man. I consider no difference because I never had one. So there's a spot for you, my friend. Testing the first super chat. Stay positive, Sam. Shout out to you, lifers. You're all amazing. Shout out to Kelly Camardell. And you know what? Shout out to all the women out here on the live. I appreciate all the women that jump on in. Thank you so much. All of us men out here trying to provide for our families, do the right thing, stacking those sats, right? And I tell you right now, when I started stacking sats, when I started buying Bitcoin, when the fear and greed index was low, great time. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any trade, project, or coin. All my high school friends screwed me over for like 30K or less. The lifers filling a big hole in my heart, for sure. You have no idea, man. My high school friends robbed my house for over 60K. Dude, my story's crazy. Robbed my house. Had my mom been home, what would have happened? Would have they tied her up? So I've been through so much, man. I've been through so much, bro. So I hear you, bro. I hear you. My dude, I know I've been scarce lately, but I'm still here, bro. I'm launching an import-export business thanks to the gains your ways steered to me. Bull or bear, I will always be there. Shout out to Mr. Smurfington, man. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me know, man. Hit me up. If I can invest or get down on it in some way, shape, or form, I'd love to maybe get a part of that. But I think you got it yourself. You're pretty good at what you've been doing. But I'm happy to hear that. Did you break out of the 9 to 5 yet? Or are you still using that for the capital? If it works for you, keep using it for the capital until you're ready to break out. You'll know when it's time. You'll know when it's time. Let's take a look at QANX. Also on this channel, it's not just about cryptocurrency every single day in Bitcoin, which it is. I mean, it is about Bitcoin, but it's about getting out of the 9 to 5. You choose something else. I'm starting a business, right? This is my business. You can see what I do every single day. You can be like, wow, he started a business. Look at his business. Maybe it inspires you to start your business. I work from home. Maybe you could work from home. I can do, and the thing about it is my wife doesn't have to work. My wife takes care of both my children. My children both got breastfed because my wife didn't have to go to, if your wife's working all the time, can she breastfeed your kids? No. And is a breastfed kid way healthier than a Similac kid? Yes. Do you want your kids to be extremely healthy? Of course. So do you want your wife to stay home? Of course. Only a powerful man that's making enough can let his wife stay at home. My wife has not worked a day. I mean, she went back to school as a school teacher about 2-3 years ago. But, you know, really, when we had kids, up until my kids were 4 or 5 years old, she did not work a day, man. Well, just because. Well, thoughts on the best taco joint in Boston? Honestly, I moved to Boston. I grew up here in Boston. And it wasn't that diversified when I was a kid. Like, there was Mexican food, but it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like you see now. So number one, like, I didn't go to a lot of Mexican restaurants growing up. I did that in New York. Once I got to New York, Dos Caminos, Blue Smoke. Oh, there's so many amazing, like, good places. Barbecue and Mexican. But, so... Super chat, QANX. We're going to look at QANX and EOS. Yeah, this is the family here to make sure everyone has a place at the table and eats. Join the Patreon. Your spot is waiting. And everyone here spends $100 a month foolishly. We all do it. I know you do. Everyone here, everyone who looks at it, if you looked at your monthly budget, you could find a $10 here, a $5 there, and you could find $100 to join the Patreon. The Patreon will give you so much more than that money that you're spending anywhere else. So I highly advise jumping into the Patreon and changing your life, because we are going to make sure you change your life. You're finally going to have a group of people that are going to make you accountable for things. But you were on your own before. You said you were going to buy Bitcoin. You said you were going to do these things. You said you did not do them. You're going to join my Patreon. I'm going to be on your every single day. I'm going to be like, what are you doing? What's up? You're going to hear me. You're going to see what I'm doing in your face every single day. I'm going to be showing you the moves, showing you what I'm at, showing you what I'm into, showing you what's happening. I'm going to get it. I'm going to light a fire under your eyes. And I'm going to make sure that you push yourself to the hardest place you've ever pushed yourself. When I'm done with you, when you're done with yourself, you're going to look back on my group and say, Jesus, that was the greatest year of my life. I made so many changes in my life. And with all these people in my group helping you, it's going to help you help yourself. Like, the power of collective energy, the power of a whole mindset. All those people together will change the way you feel about yourself. And it will change the way you see cryptocurrency. We know how to long, we know how to short. We make money no matter what the market does. So we're going to show you how to make money no matter what the market does. Okay? Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Sounds amazing. Let's take a look at HYDRA. Let's take a look at EOS, and let's take a look at QANX. HYDRA USDT. And I'm sick. My stomach hurts right now. I don't feel well. I've got the shivers. I'm sweaty. I don't feel well right now. And my body is not 100%. But when I'm giving the energy to you, when I'm connecting to my group, when I'm doing what I love to do, nothing can make me feel low. Nothing can pull me down. And nothing can stop the feeling, baby. It's coming. Yeah! Just can't be stopped. Sorry, I had to do it. I might hurt your ears right there, but this is something you've never seen. Like, we're coming for success every single day. I just bought some Bitcoin yesterday at 38,006. I'll buy a little more if it goes down to 33. Heck, it goes to 20K. I'll buy myself 4 Bitcoins. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Like, because you know what? I'm not going to get sick. Like last night, I'm just not allowing myself to be a sick person. I'm not allowing my cells to receive the virus. I'm not allowing it to come into my vibrational movement. I'm going to raise my vibration. I'm going to raise the frequency, right? And I'm going to keep myself moving at the speed of light, okay? So we're looking here at HYDRA, okay? Shout out to the $20 super chat. Thoughts on the fanciest joint in Boston? So I don't know the best taco joint in Boston. I'll have to call somebody. I have to do a celebrity call-in, you know? Dude, every time I look at the clock lately, it's on the 33. It's happened. It usually happens every once in a while, but now it's happened every time, literally, for the last 3 days. Like, I have not looked at the clock off of a 33. Like, when I just decide to look at the clock, it's on the 30. It's happened. I know you think I'm lying. I'm not. It's happened every single time now, ever since her grandmother died. Is she, like, there? Is she helping me? What is going on? Like, very strange last few days. Bitcoin crashes. My wife's mother dies. Like, why does it all have to happen at the same time, right? Why does it all seem to be so dark and glary and dreary all at the same time? You know? I'm going to make a celebrity call-in. So let me see here. Celebrity call-out. Celebrity call-out. Let's see if he answers. This is my best friend, grew up in Boston. He knows everything about Boston. He'll know the best place. He'll know the best taco place. I'm going to tell him he's live immediately. Hey, you're live on my live stream. Everyone wants to know the best taco place in Boston. That's all we need to know. I'm sorry. I'll call you later and explain. But do you know the best?
Hold on a second. I'm going through a car wash tunnel. I'm about to be out of it. I just can't hear a word.
He's car washing, just like Rodney. We want to know the best taco spot in Boston.
Wait, hold on. Dude, give me a second. I got the wind from the tunnel. I can't hear shit.
You're killing me. You got 200 people.
What were you saying?
They want to know the best taco joint in Boston. $20 super chat. Somebody asked this, and I don't know. So I said I would do a celebrity call out. You know.
One of the best places in East Boston to go to for Mexican food. Now I know they said tacos, but there's this place called Angela's. There's two of them, but there's one Angela. They're the same owner, but Angela's Eagle Hill. Eagle Hill is a section of East Boston, but another good place that I like in East Boston is called Jalisco, like the place in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's a good taco place. It's called Jalisco. East Boston has good tacos, dude.
I'm telling you, this guy, he's anal about his food, about his details. He tells you it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you, TJ. This is one of my good long-term friends, everybody. He's live on the channel. He also owns Ethereum. He jumped on in.
Shit.
The market's beating us down today.
I'm live screaming at the car wash channel. Yeah, check out Angela's in Eagle Hill. She's not really tacos. She's just straight Mexican food, but there's nothing better than that place. And the taco place, Jalisco, East Boston, you can just Google them. And Eastie's probably where you're going to find some of your best tacos.
All right, thanks, man. I'll call you later today, man. You're going to be on that movie at my crib, I heard. But I'll call you tonight. All right?
Okay.
Isn't that funny, man? My buddy, man. I haven't talked to him in like a few weeks, too. So he just answers out of nowhere. I'm like, you got to tell me the best taco place in Boston. So there you go. We answered the super chat, right? I mean, if you sent $20, we're going to give you the answer. So you heard it. Alescos, right? Here. Alescos and Angela's, right? Lifer, please give your thoughts on QAC. Quarsacoin. Let's take a look at it. And Billy Bob for the $1 pound, for the pound, baby. $20 just because. Thoughts on the best taco joint in Boston. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. The chat rate is amazing today. You guys are really keeping it going. I'm having fun in the chat. Chat's getting us through the day. Let's take a look at QANX. Let's look at QAC, and let's look at EOS. I'm also looking at HYDRA here. HYDRA on the radar, okay? As it's bouncing, look, a bit of a cup and handle there, bouncing on the right side. It is oversold in the 1 hour. Let it cool off. Let it cool off. I wouldn't jump in yet. Just let it cool off a tiny, tiny bit, all right? Okay. But it's on my radar, for sure. It's on my radar, all right? The Dow back up 37 points, but struggling. Let's take a look at it. EOS. That was one of the first things asked. EOS on Binance. I mean, EOS is like, the fact that if you're still looking at EOS, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, I don't mean to piss anybody off, but like, really? EOS? Really? Like, of all the coins out there, you think this is the one? I mean, I like Dan Larimer, and I was all about it when it first came out, but they really didn't promote it that well. They really, like, only people that know about this coin are weirdos like me, like weird dudes in the game. Like, nobody knows about this stuff. Like, I don't know. He moved on to BitShares, and then NBS knew BitShares, and like, he kind of left EOS in the dark, in my humble opinion. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. It is a cup and handle. It is oversold on the weekly. We should start to see some movement here. When the weekly's low, that's definitely accumulation. All right. Got a spike there. You got a bit of a spike there. It looks like they just pump and dump this coin now. I don't think it really, same bottom since December 18. Like, I mean, you had held this thing for 4 years and still made no money on it. It's kind of sad, right? Like, at least MATIC paid you. Like, MATIC right now, you'd be paid on MATIC. Right? So, like, I don't know. EOS? Really? Damn, MATIC breaking below $2 is like my nemesis. Like, I can't stand when MATIC's below 2. It's like, like MATIC, why? Why do you have to do it? Oh, Jesus. Tough day in the market for sure. I mean, tough day in the market for sure. Who lost more than me? I lost 400 grand. Who lost more than me? Put your hand up. Who lost more than me in the last 30 hours? I lost over 400,000 in residual value, in unrealized value. But who lost more than I did? EOS is a free blockchain with Soul Speed. Yeah. I'm sure it is. Great. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't promote it well enough. They've had years to perfect the craft. They haven't really made more advancements. They've done no smart contract. I just, like, tell me why I should like EOS more than Phantom. Why I should like EOS more than EGLD. EGLD outplayed EOS easily. Came out of nowhere and made a splash. Made the Audi coin with Rod. Like, I mean, they're just doing more things. Like, where's EOS's deal with the car company? Nowhere to be found. Where's EOS's deal with a metaverse gaming company like VR? Dell doing a deal with VR. Not to be found. Like, none of this stuff is to be found. So, like, I just don't. You should tell me what EOS has been doing. Like, show me the roadmap. Like, I'm not a fan. Ooh, that exploded. And here's my lemon water to start my day. Right? I'll take the black cumin seeds too as well, which are also a very strong antioxidant. EOS on opinion like the chart EOS could look great, but if no one is buying it, who cares? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the project was amazing. I think Dan Larimer was smart. I think it actually is a great project. I think it works and it's done right. They didn't market it. Nobody knows about it. They're not at the forefront right now. They're not DeFi. They're not Metaverse. They better make a partnership with somebody fast, because that's the only way they're gonna get a big move. QANX has been on my radar. I got a video coming up about QANX. All right, so don't get too excited, but get excited. All right, QANX coming out. All right, make a boost up here. I get on my little the black cumin seeds. They go over your mouth and kind of go everywhere. Cataslice, Ron, RON. I think that's the money. I don't think Ron is a super chat. I think that's the amount of money. It's a. What is the RON? What is the RON currency? And we're a worldly group here. We got money from all around the world. International cake. We got international money here. What is the RON currency? What is that? Romanian new Lou. So she's sending me Romanian money, dude. Supporting the lifer. Keep up the good work. Shout out to the money, the 1452. Thank you so much. So nice of you for the Romanian dollar, man. That's my local currency, Cataslice. And it's 333 USD. That's so cool, Cataslice. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's great. So nice of you, Cataslice. You're awesome. And you've been with me since the day one. Cataslice, wow, you've been with me since day one. That's a name when my channel had like, I think about 800 subs, and you just jumped on in. Never forget you, Sam. You were great. Thank you, Cataslice. I appreciate you. That's cool. Winter's Soldier is from Romania, I guess. Felipe, man, I'm confused, bro. Let's take a look at QANX. And we're going to head over to Dex Screener. That's going to be the new spot. And we're going to keep it moving. TA and ERTHA. New coin that came out today on KuCoin. Ooh, a new coin on KuCoin. See, new coins are going to keep coming out on KuCoin. It ain't over yet, baby. They don't care what Bitcoin's doing. New coins are coming out. We're not in the same place we were 2 years ago. There is money to be made, my friends. There is money to be made. Bro, I just got in my car and I am jamming. Sam stealing my moves. You funny, man. Don't be too funny. You're going to make me laugh out about, I'm going to laugh myself right out of the chair that I'm not in. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. The vibe is strong. I'm feeling good. You know what I think it is I was kind of down, and whatever had me is wearing off, and I'm fighting right through it. Like, I thought I was really going to have to come out and be like, everybody, like, the lifer's just down today. He's not feeling well. Come on. That just ain't me. To the day I die, I'm going to keep it kicking. To the day I die, I'm going to keep it moving. To the day I die, I am refusing to sit at home and say I'm sick. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Mind over matter, my friends. You can see 200% gains coming out of this. QANX still holding its level. It's at a very crucial support zone, though. It breaks that. It could come down a little lower to about 5.8, 5.9, but it's sitting where at about 7, 6, 7. And this is an amazing project. An amazing project. I don't want to go too deep into it right now, and I don't want to deep dive because I don't want to ruin the video that I made for it. But this is an amazing project, and I could see it doing numbers, and it's on my radar. QANX. So definitely keep QANX on the radar. Definitely want to check it out. I'm not going to stop. Catasice keeps coming with the constant love. Thank you so much, man. Chat revenue booming. You guys are unbelievable. This has turned into a regular day. Unreal. We started a little weary. Now let's take a look at ERTHA for Chad Smith. Chad jumping on in with the $2 super chat. Chad, thank you so much for you and yours. And I appreciate all the love. And thank you for the condolences from you and Rex. I read that. Thank you so much. Everyone that reached out and sent me a DM saying, hey, condolences to you and your family. Much love. So much respect to you and yours. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Like that goes a long way. All those little messages mean a lot to me, especially someone you don't know or you half know, like, and you're like, wow, that's the love I'm getting. Unbelievable. So let's look at Quasar coin. Quasar coin. That's what it is. Quasarcoin.org. Let's take a look at it here. Welcome to Quasar Coin, a decentralized social marketplace. What is Quasar? From a distance, it looks like a bright star, but it's actually thousands and tens of thousands of galaxies showing a quasar. That's what it is. Quasar. Yeah, Quasar coin. I know what a quasar is. I was reading that wrong. I just didn't know how to spell quasar. Showing the activity of the universe early. It is evident that the universe continues to grow. It is at the end of the universe, but it emits enormous energy, confirming its existence to us. The shift of the monetary sovereignty to numerous... The writing's too small. When you're making a website, this is too small text, just so everybody knows. I can't read this stuff without putting on... And I don't have the best eyesight, so I'm not saying it is what it is, but I like a little more... I want readable font. I want readable font. They got a mobile wallet, which is cool, already ready to go. I mean, that's a big deal. They got a group, ICO results. Oh, and they've been out since 2017, so they've been around a long time. Let's take a look at their community. Nobody in their Telegram group? That's very strange, and they've been out that long. That worries me. Take a look at their Twitter. Or no, wait. It's weird. That must be the wrong Facebook group, or something weird is going on there. 425 followers. So, wow, it's been out a long time, but nobody knows about it. They do have a new iOS app, though, Quasar Coin. Interesting. And follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I would greatly appreciate it. And can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 233 people watching. Can we get 233 likes? John Voight's trending. The crypto crash is trending. A new study reveals... Look at that. A new study suggests CBD prevented the you-know-what. And I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. So, just breaking that down for you all. Just breaking it down for you. Look, it's right there. The natural way tends to be the best way. What is John Voight doing? Did he pass away? Oh, Meatloaf died at 74. John Voight's a good dude. Crazy dude, though. He's been in so much, right? He must be trending for some other reason. We'll stay away from it. We don't want to get to the Fed trending too as well. Are you winning, Dad? No, back your things. I just lost the house. Oh my God. I bought Bitcoin at 58K. I know. And he holds them. So funny. Oh God. Oh no. Bitcoin 50% down. Yay. Sale. Right? It's all about the mindset. That's what I'm saying. Let's see who's behind my losses. And he takes it to himself. It's mad funny. Warning, double top. Lateral head and shoulder pattern on the weekly Bitcoin. Major bearish signs. I agree. That could send you all the way back to 10K if that's a double top confirmed. When you thought you were going to the moon, but now you need an Uber. It's pretty funny. When crypto market is dumping, but you refuse to sell anything. And the person's just doing their thing. When I sell, market pumps. When I hodl, goes sideways. When I buy, the market dumps. Because the whales are totally different than normal investors. It's true. You got to learn the opposite ways. Like right now, this is where I accumulate. I'm accumulating right now. This is the time to buy. You see what I'm saying? And not buy all at once, but this is the time when you begin to buy. Everyone's showing all this great, look, 25K, 30K support there. 35, 41, 5K support there, which we already broke, you know. Just interesting to see what people are saying here on Twitter. That's hilarious. I love that. That's great. That's great. I may not be a smart man, but this signal is pretty accurate.
I may not be a smart man, but I know something's fucked up when I see it. I may not be a smart man, but
Oh man, that's crazy. Mentor, newbie trader. Yeah, and this guy's just gonna go flying. Yeah. IRS going through my trades for a $10 profit. Right? Should be there somewhere. During May crash, exactly after 47 days, we had 40% down in the market. Now after December 4th crash, exactly 47 days, we had a 4% down in the market. Funny. Oh, that was this so. And then he puts it all and never comes back. Yeah. It's a bull laying down. That's funny. Jesus. Let's take a look at... so, Quasar Coin, it has me a little worried. You can only own an STX. I'm going to stay away from this coin. I don't like this coin. I'm sorry. It's showing... I'm seeing some really shady signs. Lack of community, lack of volume. We are moving on. Maybe one day this becomes a big deal. I'm moving on from it. I'm so sorry. Sometimes, you know why? Because my program is what I look at, and I'm not trying to promote things that I don't want to promote. So even if you super chat something, if I don't feel the need to promote that, then I know I appreciate the super chat, but I'm not going to go over it because it's just like, I'm not going to put things on people's radar that I think is just complete garbage, you know? So there you go. And that should give you some integrity that I have a brain and I don't just do whatever whatever anyone tells me to do. So brand new coin here, ERTHA. I mean, you could definitely see a pump out of this. The 7-minute isn't ready yet. So we could see a little more downside or maybe some sideways behavior. Something like this. But it could pop out of it. Bit of an inverted head and shoulder forming too as well on the radar. So we're watching this one now. We're watching this coin closely as well. Okay. Will AVAX come back? I truly believe it is. And we'll take a look at LOKA, LOKA, Super Chat. Jim Cramer is a goof. Oh, he's the worst. How do you spell QANX? QANX. QANX, no QU, just QAN. Yeah, rejected twice at 39K. Yeah, it's come on. The lifer told you his short's in order. To the downside, baby. Look, we just got rejected twice by 39K. The last time that happened at 59K, pounded. 1 hour wants to drop. Showing you the signs. Short's beginning right now, already. Starting to move. Perfect short. 15 minutes out. Yeah, this is the perfect time to short the market right now. In my humble opinion. Perfect time to short the market. And I only shorted on the 1 hour, and then I'm out. Nothing crazy. The 4 hour isn't in your favor, so you remember that. You could get a bounce still. And they love going after the leverage traders, so be very, very careful. So I'm here on KuCoin. I'll be so nice. I'm here on KuCoin right now, and I'm going to open up a short for Bitcoin. Not a huge one, though. Less money. Short's already up huge, but I'm going to open up another one on this pump. Okay? Not a huge short. $4,000 USD. If I hit 50%, we're looking at a $9,000 short. 25%, we're looking at a $5,000 short. At 209, 27, 209.63, 209.24, 16, 209.99. Moving back and forth on the spread. I like 209. Spread's hard. You're going to have to kind of front run the spread there at 209.60. Now, I'll say 209. I like 209 on the 3. It's at 289 now. TC's starting to drop. Could get 287. Could even get all the way to 27. You never know. Let's take a look at it closely one more time. I like when the 15-minute and the 1 hour is low. That's what I'm looking for. There's your pump off the bottom of the flag. It's also a cup and handle that I'm playing, see? And this cup and handle pays me very well. I've played it many, many times, so bang. I'm going to play this cup and handle to the upside on Bitcoin short. 15-minute and 1 hour both looking pretty good to me. I like what I'm seeing there. So I'm opening up the trade here. $4,000. Yeah, 488 at 209 on the evens. Should have got it at 209 on the evens. Went up to 210 on the flip. I might have to chase it now at 210. Let's see, 210. Do I chase it 210? Do I wait for price back action? Oh, max size. They won't let me do that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm doing that size right there. 210.90 back to 296. I'm playing on the order book here. Again, I like to open the trade now on KuCoin just because the order book's insane when I'm doing leverage trading. Okay, look, back to 208. Look at that. Look at the spreads. So insane. I'm going to go 209 and call it a day and see if I get lucky on it. 209.33 on the spot, and we're going to flip that for a limit order. My limit order was created, placed successfully. Let's see if we have an open order. I do, right? I'm trying to get 2,942 shares of Bitcoin 3S. This short Bitcoin on the move here. I just got picked up on the order. Let's see what can happen. I'll get out easily if it doesn't pan out. I'm only going to, I'll lose a couple hundred and I'll get out. Or I'm going to make, $1,000 on the trade, something like that. So we'll look at it here now. Bitcoin 3S. What can you realistically get out of the trade on the 1 hour? Something like this. And look, I'm already up there, 210. I got in on the move. Pump, 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 pump. And now we see the bit of a flag here. And I'm trading on KuCoin, everybody. I'm trading on KuCoin live. This is live KuCoin trading. Opening up a $5,000 short on Bitcoin live. Okay. Thoughts on putting a long on Phantom on the hourly chart? I'd be careful. I'd watch Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's controlling the market. Super chat, Ioka, Phantom. Tokyo Sexwell, gonna dump, took the order too fast. He shorted, pump it. Yeah. Trust me. NDL, man. Never dealt the lifer says, and this is what they came up with in the group. Every time someone went against me, they were like, why did I do that? It's so foolish. The 50-minute alone says you're getting a pump. I mean, look at that. So, and we're breaching trend line right now, and we're breaking this flag. I mean, that's a breakout right there. Okay. He longed, dump it. He shorted, pump it. Yeah, I know, right? Thoughts on putting on Phantom hourly? Number one, I will never tell you what to do. I will never tell you what to trade or when to open up a Phantom hourly. So that's on you. I'll look at the chart and I'll show you what the chart conveys. Jurisdictional limits on my KuCoin. Oh, well, just joined the video. What are we looking at? Shout out to Jay Surik Freeman. I just shorted Bitcoin on KuCoin with a 3S short. That's a 3X leverage short on Bitcoin. Okay. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. I'll be ready to eat my words and go down to the downside. I'm just trading the stochastics on the 50-minute and the 1 hour to the upside. That's it. And then I'm out of the trade. Nothing crazy. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay. There are different time frames for being long and short. You can long on Bitcoin for 30 minutes and then exit and go short. Exactly. Exactly. Like, for instance, a long on the 4 hour is getting ready. If you look at, like, you would never short look at this is about the dump. See what I'm saying? So if you do get the pump, it's going to be a little pump up there and then I'm out. It's not going to be a lot. Rodney, this live trade execution is fun to watch. Another show niche. Yeah, will Bitcoin close gaps at 17K? New coin on Binance, LOKA. Can you look? We're going to take a look at LOKA. You're the second person to bring it up. Or maybe you were the second person to bring it up the second time. Or maybe you were the first person to bring it up and now you're bringing it up again. And it's you both times. That's also possible. Let's take a look at LOKA on Tether. Ooh, I like what I see now. I like what I see. A little bit of LOKA in my life. Another brand new coin on KuCoin, LOKA. So we got LOKA on the radar. And again, you know, if Bitcoin takes a tumble and then has a recovery, it'll help a coin that just came out. It's actually not a bad day to come out when you think about it. So LOKA could do some serious damage in the 1 hour. We really got to look at it in the 15-minute at this point. Wait for the 50-minute to come on down before you take a check on it. Could even come down a little more. We'll see. But it's on the radar. Brand new coin. Another new one. Every day there's another new coin to trade on KuCoin. I'm telling you, man, KuCoin is expanding at the speed of light. Their team is fast. Their customer service is amazing. Hit the link in the description below. Join KuCoin. KuCoin, it will change your life. I'm telling you right now. Stack those sats on KuCoin every single day. Change your life. Change your life. Okay. So there's LOKA going up 145% gains from where it's at. It's on my radar. I'm watching it. I may even trade it later on today. How long for Bitcoin to take off again? You know, I think it's going to take a couple months. This is long-term consolidation now at this point, you know, at this point. And I mean, you got Rose still doing doing big numbers. Altura still holding a 7 cent, which isn't too bad. Even Dogelon Mars holding 10 ain't too bad. You got Erratics back to 19, Multivac back to 0.8, FTX token at 42, VeChain back to 6, but at 2 cents still holding a 3x from VeChain when we first really got into it. So. Wow. New coin on the radar. Hands off to you newbies who have just seen it. Is this one of your first dips? Hats off to the newbies who have never been through these kind of dips before. Unbelievable. So look, we do have strong divergence here. Look, swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. To the upside. We should get our break to the upside. The divergence should play out there and get us a bit of a push here. Let's look at the bigger picture for the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. What levels did hold? What levels did not? And where do we stand? So when we look at it here, The cumin seed got stuck in my throat there. So $2 trillion is a level that we're watching for a mark, right? And it was beautiful rejection here. So we got rejected by 2.8 trillion. That was a place we just couldn't get above. Look at that. Seemed to form a double bottom, but look, that is a double bottom, and then we would gap down though. Look at that. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Breaking the previous low, breaking the 182, breaking 1, 2, 3 supports in a row. Just so crazy. You think we'd at least get a bounce before we broke all the way to the downside, and even breaking this support region. A candle closes lower than any candle has closed since September 21st. It's been 6 months and we saw a candle this low in the market. So whack, I have to be honest. Like, it's whack-taculous. Like, this is going to be just so much longer for us to build on back up. But hey, up, down, up, down, up, down. Oversold on the bigger time frame. Daily getting there, 4 hours there. And so now all eyes on this level. Can 1.79 hold? Like 1.8 hold? Like, if that doesn't hold, oh man, look, we can gap quickly back down to 166 and then even back to $1.49 trillion. Like, my thing is, where's that money going to go and why? Like, you really think it's in a better place than the development of crypto? So weird where the rich are hiding out their money. There's something we don't know about. There's a place to put their funds that we don't know about. That's what it is. There's an asset they're using that they haven't even told us yet. Like, there's a market we don't know. There's something. We got to find out where they're going, because it's not the regular market. It's not gold and silver. Maybe it's some element that they found on some other planet that they haven't told us about, and they buy a bunch of... I'm telling you, man, shady business going on. Shady business going down. You get all these new projects moving forward, but really just, not getting the love. Like Polka City, the metaverse, and so much stuff moving forward, but just not getting the love. This market needs that light, and it's just crazy that Bitcoin, that's not assimilated to gaming or anything, can take all the heat away from gaming coins. I know it gets everybody angry. At one point, we're wondering, like, when will it decouple? Ethereum back below. Look, when a falling wedge breaks to the downside, it breaks down parabolically. Nasty. Like, yeah, there's your conservative measured move. I mean, and you're about to hit it. So, shorts going sideways right now at 208. We'll see. A lot of volatility in the market, though. A lot of volatility in the market. 207.7 now. Actually, it was a $7,000 short. It ended up being bigger than I wanted it to be. Interesting. So yeah, I don't like to trade on days like today. I let the market find its way, find its balance. Even DeFi started to lose a little bit here. Look at DeFi PERP. Bit of a shoulder, head, and a a lot of bearish signs. Bearish signs. It's crazy. Atom BTC, the strongest coin, and we'll keep you updated into the coins that are hot. But that's the market updates for the day. That's Bitcoin. That's the alts we're looking at. Shout out to everyone that jumped on into the live. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you for coming on in. Next monthly candle on Bitcoin gives us a big bounce. I mean, I don't know, man. I love when people just... Tokyo Sexual, I love you to death, and I love everyone that supports me. But just random comments of like, oh, we're definitely going to do this. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. Hate to tell you, but decoupling dream is over for Bitcoin. Too many institutions in now. Almost zero negative correlation. I know, man. It's directly connected. Like, it's directly connected. You can see it. I mean, the S&P and Bitcoin are directly correlated. Like, it's obvious. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, it is what it is. Let's take a look at GSX chain at 170. This thing was getting tight. It's still tight in my humble opinion. Like, it just tight. Extremely oversold. This is definitely still a strong coin in the game. Let's look at ACH. Did ACH lose anything? If it didn't lose anything, oh my God, this is the funniest thing in the world. Didn't dip at all. Didn't dip not one bit when Bitcoin dipped. This thing. And so this is still on the radar. Can you even buy it? It makes me think like, you go to try to buy this thing, I'm like, what's going on here? Like, it did a slight dip to 779 and got whipped back up to 8 with the curvature there of the 200-day moving average. Strongest coin I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is just the weirdest manipulative thing I've ever seen. NFT painting auction this Sunday night. And this is one of our friends here, one of the Lifers friends. This is his homie. Join us on Twitter Sunday at 7:30 Central Time for the drop party. Works best on the Twitter app. And this is going to be the release, an NFT release by an artist who's friends of one of the Crypto Lifers. Pete Wallaegger. Pete Wallaegger. Murals and street art. So check out Pete. Check out his stuff. Check this out. eyes.me/NFT. Eyes with a Z. So check them out. Blow your mind. Quasar coin we don't want to talk about. All right, we've moved on from Quasar. All right. That short's pumping. Not GSX, GSX on Bitmart. It's a little tiny coin. When you tell me Bitmart, I'm like, you know. Gold security currency. And it's only on Bitmart. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys make it hard. I mean, they're actually looking pretty good. It's up 60%. Funny, the chart doesn't look too bad. I don't know if we'll ever really be able to get, let's see. We'll go to CoinTrader Pro for you. I just get weary of so many coins after a while. Just like, gold secured currency though. Eyes actually looks really cool. Bitmart. Hi, Sam and Lifer fam. Shout out to Love Learning for coming on in. Thank you for being here and being a part of the Crypto Lifer live stream. Oh, it looks like they modified. Mods just have a wrench now. They don't have a blue name. They used to have a blue thing. Now they just have a cute little wrench. It's changed, right? Am I wrong? Or maybe because I'm not popped out. Like I'm in a different version of the chat. Let me see. Oh, no, they're right here. Okay, yeah. Inside the app, they only have it. So, wow, this coin is up huge. Gold secured currency. Hope it has something to do with gold, but it's up huge today. And you're like, why is it up huge? I want to know, right? It seems to be hot and pumping. Forming a bit of a flag here, too. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. I may have to. Wow, it's flagging out. Look at that. And I remember we made this background baby blue. So look at that. Bang. This thing could do some serious damage. It's running tight despite the rest of the market. So good eye, whoever looked at this. I appreciate it now. Sorry, I was weary. I'm just weary of these little pool coins. Don't take it personal. Don't take anything I say personal on the show, please. It's not fair to me or to anybody else. And I'm not saying you did. Don't take that personal as well. The idea is this. We haven't seen exactly, substantiability of this coin. I don't know, like, the team, I don't know anything about it. Be wary. TA looks like it's playing out. I'll give you that. The TA looks like it is playing out. It's a gold trust backed coin. I mean, hey, it should do well when the market's horrible. It's blue on this end. He said, you're crazy. You're so crazy, boss. What did I do that was crazy? I don't even know. Bitcoin dumping now. Yeah, we just opened a short, dude. Yeah, we know Bitcoin's dumping now. We just started shorting the market. Like, we're up now on the short. See? 211, baby. I'm just saying. I'm not playing, but I'm saying. Learn how to make money in the market no matter what's happening in the market. Learn how to make money in the market no matter what's happening in the market. Look, there's my falling wedge breaking out. Come on, man. I had stochastics RSI with a falling wedge. Like, I just played the TA the way the TA was supposed to be played. I didn't do anything. Cup and handle to the upside, baby. I didn't change the narrative. I didn't change the narrative. Banging on them on the short now. Who's the wiser now? Never doubt the lifer, man. I just made 200 in the last couple minutes. That's how you make $200 in 10 minutes. I put $7,000 in that trade. I got $7,200 now. I up the ante now. $200 I made in about less than 15 minutes now. Because I opened that trade now. Let's see when I open that trade. 11:57 a.m. here. At 1:21. 11:57 a.m. Open that trade. It's 12:14. Been in that trade only damn 17 minutes. Made damn near $200 and more. Look at how I short that market. I put my money right in front of y'all. I put $7,000 down right in front of everybody here on the live stream. And look at that money coming on in. In a down day. Just learning how to trade. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm home alone, so my wife can't kick me off the live. So we could be here all day long. What do we do? A 5-hour live stream. Let's do it. 5 hours today. We're going to do the longest live stream ever. We're going to hit 7,000 people on the live. We're going to stream until we have 7,000 people here. And we're just going to keep going. It's going to be the never-ending stream. You ever heard the song that never ends? It's going to be the stream that never ends. All right? Starting now. That's the church lady voice from Saturday Night Live back in the day. Sounds like a real country boy. You do well in the South, boy. Now trade my trades. All the way up to 211.70. Cryptosaurus Rex. Yes, welcome to my friends to the stream that never ends. When you get out of the short, do you already have your target? Shaggy Burn. Yeah, my target's somewhere here. I'm going to get out here 215 at this resistance. And honestly, it's more about the stochastics than anything else. I'm going to wait for this 1 hour stochastics to play out. Might even just wait for the 15-minute stochastic to play out. And then jump on out of the trade. Trade's going well. To the upside, baby. To the upside. 212 now. I made me some more money in that trade. I tell you what, boy. You can X out, but you can never leave. The Hotel California. Breakfast tacos. We need tacos. We definitely need tacos. $7,000 live stream. He's right. He's from Pocket White Scarf. Disappeared. Oh. Every time, man, it slides down, man. You know what it is? I got to go get the square. I got a square that like doesn't let that happen. You like slide these into the square and it happens. 3332 for the 29. Thank you so much for keeping the stream up. Hey, anytime. We got to keep the vault. We got to keep people up. People are freaking out. I got to show them they can make money in a bear market. Look, I'm making money even though Bitcoin's dumping to the downside. Have no fear. We can make money no matter what the market does. It's okay. It's okay. We can short the market. All right. We can short the market. Ooh, I like this stuff, man. Shout out to Scott, man, helping me out with the branding, dude. He's coming through strong with great ideas, amazing stuff. I mean, unreal. You're blowing my mind. I love it. It's clean. It's the way it should be. Professional. So, unreal. She doesn't skip any beats. She don't skip a beat, baby. That's what my dad always said. She don't skip a beat, man. Gina speaking truths left and right. You guys see Gina? Did you guys see Gina? Do you see my sweetheart? Do you see our baby love? And I hope my wife doesn't get jealous, but she's like the mascot, man. She's the mama, like, you know, like she's the crypto mama, man. Like she holds our group together. Like she does. She adds the love. She has the familyness. She has the care. She has the concern. She's Gina, baby. And I just wanted to show her live real quick if I could get a shot of her here. I took a screenshot. I know everyone's always weary about themselves, like, so I don't know, like the screenshot, you probably, oh, it could have been a better screenshot, whatever. I get it, because I do the same thing. But there's Gina right there holding us down. Sweet. She had her little cat there. And they were loving her on the ORE show, on the ORE show. They were loving her. She shout out the lifers numerous times, talked about how great our group is. She mentioned me numerous times. Really, really made me feel really, really loved. Like, I almost shed a little bit of a tear there, Gina. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming on to that show, doing your thing. And everybody, it starts like this. Look at my first video on YouTube. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Go look at my first YouTube channel before this one. I had 2,500 subscribers, right? I was trying to grow my life. I was the remote chief. Check it out. Remote chief. Right? And there, right, the remote chief, you can kind of see my evolution. Look, 67,000 views, man. I was killing it there too, man. People liked the stuff here. People were loving the remote chief. But look at this. 10 reasons to buy a drone. I mean, that's a good idea. But even here, look at this. I'm showing you coins that I'm buying. How not? Right here. Watch this before you buy DJI goggles. That's funny. Where's this one video? I just want to show you because it's how bad my videos were. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how bad my videos were. And yeah, like my first few crypto videos were like the absolute worst. You know? How to karate chop. This is still silly. Like, but this is where I turned a drone channel into a crypto channel, and I realized it wasn't going to work. I was going to have to make a new channel, right? I was like, oh, can I piggyback my old channel? It doesn't work. You got to niche out. You got to niche out. You know, the truth about Bitcoin and gold, where, when, and how. Look at this. What am I saying here? Look at no delivery. Look at this. They're going to fork it. That's right. They're deciding to fork it on October 26th. I was at work, so I couldn't be that loud. On October 26th, and I don't want people to know I was making movies. Bitcoin Gold. This follows suit with Satoshi Nakamoto's plan. This is all that he wanted with Bitcoin, and basically people are just staying true to the goal and to the vision that he set forth. Bitcoin Gold. This is where I say Bitcoin Gold is going to be the new Bitcoin. It's ridiculous. The hard fork. Bitcoin Gold. We ended up getting free Bitcoin Gold when that happened. Unbelievable. It was just so crazy. Like. But look at my first few videos. No presence. Had no idea what I was talking about. I just tried to go out on camera and do my thing. Over time, you'll find your way. You'll find your way. What is your Bitcoin major support? None at all. Honestly, anything is possible at this point. Anything is possible. I'm going to keep this short running. Nah, the Lego videos are way better, man. BABYDOGE is going on a moon mission. I talked about BABYDOGE yesterday. Did I not? Let's take a look at it. If you were in my trading group, if I see something, I have an inkling. I have these inklings. I can't explain how it is or what it is. I just get these like, but I said yesterday, watch BABYDOGE, right? Let's pop up the chart. Let's do a before and after for a BABYDOGE. And let's take a look at where BABYDOGE is now and where it is then. You look like an evil Bitcoin villain hacker. The shades go hard. Looks like Be Real out there. 2020 subscribers on the rise. Please click the subscribe button if you haven't. It'll truly help the lifer and your lifer community. Yeah, 20,200 subs. On our way to 21,000 subs. Look at the BABYDOGE. We got a BABYDOGE guy in here. His profile is BABYDOGE. Never trust anyone that wears sunglasses indoors. Never, man. Never. Only trust people that short Bitcoin live with 7,000 in front of everybody. Only trust those people because those are the only people you want to trust. Okay? The guy that puts his money out in front of everybody and says, hey, we sell right now. We make a swift 200. French Connection Finance is pumping. Well, I own some of that. Really? All right, you got me a little excited now. Let's take a look at BABYDOGE. BABYDOGE. And actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm feeling it right now. I'm in a bit of a zone. Right now. The sound of the underground. Yeah, I'm trying to get crazy. I'm trying to get crazy right now. You were just wearing shades in that earlier YouTube video you showed us. I know. That's why you can never trust anyone wearing shades. Don't you get the joke, man? Come on. BABYDOGE. You said it was pumping? It's not doing a damn thing. Why the hell would you say that? Get me excited. This guy, I thought you were telling the truth. Ah. Wait for the big drop. It's going to be a big drop. Look at BABYDOGE dump, man. What are you talking about? This thing didn't pump. It dumped out of the channel. This guy made me think like BABYDOGE was actually doing some damage. It may. I see what's going on here, though. It could be making this. Someone said PERP is about to break. We'll take a look at PERP. It's on Coinbase too for the USDT pair and on the USDT pair on Binance. I think you're right. It's getting close. It is getting close. Look at that. Someone knows the TA because the PERP is looking very, very tight and like it's going to pop. 15-minute looks ready to rock for sure. PERP. 8% for PERP is highly likely on the 15 minutes. So watch PERP now. PERP on the radar on Coinbase and Binance. 2 places you can snatch this coin up. PERP. Okay. So funny that a coin would come up with a new meaning the way it has a coin. A new coin, you know? 250 likes. Can we get the likes up to 300? I would greatly appreciate it. If we can get the likes up to 300, I would greatly appreciate it. It would be all worth it. It would be all worth it. The 7-hour stream begins now. Free screen time when they say that. Boss, I bought a bunch of that French Connection. I'm curious now too. So did I. Did you buy it the day I bought it on the live stream? Did you watch me buy it and think it was a good idea? Don't do anything I do in this channel. Nothing is financial advice. Let's take a look here. 39 seconds ago. Wow, it's getting bought up quickly. It's a good sign. Wow, you can set alerts here too, and trends, new pairs, nano caps. Wow, we finally got a massive pump for French Connection Finance to the upside, but I mean, from where it is, it's not bad. No, there you go. Yeah. I mean, whatever's right. Let's hope, but I mean, it has a ways to go. We did buy it somewhere around here though, like in early December. Claps 2 times. Belly dancers enter. I'm not the belly dancers. BABYDOGE pounded to the ground. Don't tell me a coin's pumping and it's not. That's my biggest pet peeve. All right? Don't do that. Whoever did that, I'm going to have one of my admins remove you right now. I bought it and forgot it. Me too, man. Me too. Let's look at UNORE, which tends to be a hot coin when the market's kind of slideways. Sidways. It's going Sid's way, right? That's that new thing. It's going Sid's way. That's going to be used. I'm telling you right now. That's going to get incorporated as a new term in trading. It's going Sid's way. And that means it's going sideways. Like, I mean, these are all both bear flags that could dump on me to the downside. Let's look at QRDO. That's another obscure coin that does tend to pump a little bit against the rest of the market. This thing fell out of the beautiful channel that it was in. If it can hold this level, look for bullish consolidation. It couldn't hold that level, could it? So is it going to have bullish consolidation? Probably not now. All right. So we look at QRDO. And it could break back up, but it broke support. And now you're looking at the next support region, which it's on, actually. It breaks that, it could easily gap down. So all eyes on what Bitcoin's going to do could really demolish more coins' dreams to the downside. And just slaughter them. Absolutely slaughter them. Right? Dapsy pumped hard today. Love learning downtown art district. Always has that one glow hula hooper. One down 40%. Oh man, that's a beatdown. Really? One is down that much? $38 all the way down to 23. Yeah, I mean that's insane. That's kind of crazy. We hear to the very end, Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, 10 Inu. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't go near that thing. One more time and you're out. Gregory Constant. Yep, BABYDOGE to the moon. Throw him out. He's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. He did it on purpose. He's out. He's out. He's out. He's gone. Look. He's gone. Look. I'll put him on timeout because he might be a good guy, but he's on timeout for a little while. He's on timeout for 300 seconds. It's so silly. It's like you're a school teacher. You put someone in timeout. It's the funniest thing ever. Oh, man. So the trade of the day was a Bitcoin short. I took it personally in front of everybody. You do whatever makes you happy. It's heavy volatile, though. But we're just trying to play this 15-minute till it finishes its move. A lot of scared people in this game, huh? Will it go below Michael Saylor entry at 25K? Bounce just toss him out. Get the hook off the stage. He'll come back as soon as he can. Watch. Make BABYDOGE guy our new the new mascot. I can't super chat right now, but check MNST looking more bullish than the others. We'll take a look at it. Moon starter. I mean, it's maintaining a higher low. I don't know. Could say it's in this broadening wedge a bit. Megaphone. I'm not a fan of what I'm looking at right now, though. 4 hour does want to pop, though. You might get a move out of this falling wedge here. Moon starter. Low, higher low. If it can hold a higher low, then maybe more upside, you know? So easy to make another account. All right, everyone. I'm out here for the day. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It's 12:32. I'm going to bounce on out. Dude, you're a legend. Making money while having a good time laughing. And that is the environment. And that's in this environment at that. Hey, you got to do whatever makes you happy, man. And you can't hate on your life. You got to be happy. I could die tomorrow. 5 hours passed fast. Yeah, it's a 5-hour stream, man. Unbelievable, right? 7,000 person stream. Jimmy Phillips in the game. Shout out to Jimmy. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Jimmy made a killing on those NFTs, man. Shout out to Jimmy. Swip swapping those NFTs all day long, baby. Jimmy doing them. Ooh. And we even learned about some cool stuff, ACH, some liposomal vitamin C. You learned about a lot of things that could really just get you back and running pretty fast. Right? I even take a little bit of NAC here and there, you know, If you can get it, I got it years ago. Apparently, it's like not that easy to get anymore. It stinks though. It stinks. This music's absolutely horrible. Whoever made this music, it's not good. It's not good music. It's bad music. Strictly, I'm sorry. So look, this is this NAC stuff. Anyway, actually, I'm gonna leave this off. But I don't know. I don't want to like piss anybody off. Boosts brain health. May improve psychiatric disorders and addictive behavior. Helps regulate levels of glutamate, the most important neurotransmitter in your brain. It's required for normal brain action, and excess glutamate paired with glutathione depletion can cause brain damage. And they have that in OCD. Interesting. And addictive compulsive behavior. I don't have anything like that. I'm not addictive and compulsive to anything. I don't compulsively stream every day. I don't know what that's like at all. I have none of those issues. Oh my God. I'm the worst. Jeez Louise. You know what? The only reason, my OCD is the only reason people pay me. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, he's going to just do it over and over again till he falls down, till he falls asleep at the computer and wakes up again at 7 a.m. If you're in my Patreon right now, you know, like, there's no one better to work. Like, you're not going to find a harder work ethic. Like, we're going to grind out every single day. And I don't think I took the honey yet today. Got this little mini honey. Never buy honey like this. This is $10. You can get honey like twice the size for $10. Like when my wife came home with this honey, I looked at her like, you let Whole Foods rip you off like that? Come on now. This one's a little sweeter than normal. Yes, I have a little baby honey spoon. Don't laugh, it's my daughter's little spoon. Short the market sucks though. It takes all day. You got to stare at your trade. You got to be really into the trade. That's what people don't realize. Trading takes all your time. Like, you want to be good at it, you got to be there all the time, man. All the time. 7 minutes getting cooked. So now I know the 7 minutes going to do its thing and have to flag on out. So it stinks when you know a lot, because when you know a lot, you just like, you know what's probably highly likely going to happen each time. Pretty annoying, you know, because you can't just let things go. You have to be, well, I know what's going to happen. I can't do that. This 1 hour suggests this big short is coming, though, and this could end up being a massive short. I'm telling you right now, this could be a massive short. Like, I could be opening up a gigantic, like, I seriously could make $3,000 off this short. At least 30% on the $7,000, like 2,500 is what we're looking for. I'm going for at least 500 to 1,000. Look, 213. I mean, now we're in the money. Now we're in the money, baby. Woo! Woo! Making money in the trade. Hey, baby, I made money in the trade. I'm home alone. Hey, baby, I'm home alone. I can yell in the house and nobody cares. Dude, that's a massive move. We called this short to the upside. We showed you we were going to get a pump. And we got the pump. Bang, 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 bang. I now made some money. That's a nice trade right there. I mean, we got in at 2. Oh, this thing is ripping. Can't believe I'm happy shorting Bitcoin right now. But hey, you got to do something to offset the losses, right? I got to get the dopamine somehow. But we call this trade live on camera. I opened it right here. You can see I got 7. If I were to sell it at 213 right now, 46, I'd have 7,000. 263 in the trade, right? Already made about 3. Went in for like 68, something like that. So already made about $400 in the trade. Doing our thing. Doing our thing. 20%. If this goes to 220, that's 20%. Then we're talking, you know, $700, right? Remember though, the 7 minute has to cool off now. So look for the flag. I was a little preemptive, but look for the flag here now. With the 200. Then we're gonna, and then look what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a shoulder ahead, and we're going to make a right shoulder possibly. If this forms a flag like that, and then bounces out of the flag. Look at that. That will also be a cup and handle on the smaller time frame. See that? If I just blew your mind, I hope I did. Insanity, right? If you just trade every single day, you're going to get good at it. I'm telling you right now, like, you're going to get good at it. So now we need to see this 7-minute will retrace. That'll be your next perfect entry for the short if you missed the last one. 15-minute will clean itself up, continue to the upside. Again, that may be a good time to take some profits. So we'll be watching closely. And again, it's highly volatile day, up and down. Be careful. Just be careful. Okay. All right, everyone, there's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. I'm still open in the short. I'll keep the patrons updated to everything that I'm going through in the markets. Thank you for being here. Keep a level-headed. Don't worry. All the other channels, all they did was try to talk a bunch of nonsense to you. We showed you the trade that made money. Again, remember that. Write it down. Today, you saw the trade that made money. Tomorrow, maybe you'll see a trade that made money. The next day, you may see a trade that made money. And if you write down after 20 to 30 days of watching the channel, you watch me make a trade that made money, you may want to get tutored by the guy that actually does it live in front of everybody every single day, over and over again, puts $7,000 down in front of you. Who do you want to trust? Who do you want to trust? The guy that does the YouTube ad or the Instagram ad? Hey, do you understand Ethereum, but you want to wrap your head against, we're here at Bankless, want to help you, blah, 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 Bankless. Or I have one trading pattern that will really change your style. Blah, 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 blah. I can't stand these guys, these trading gurus. I'm going to blow them all out the water. I'm going to show them that hard work and perseverance is way better than all of their snake oil salesman ridiculous crap. And I'm going to teach each and every one of you to believe in yourselves. And that's really where the power lies. When you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want. And you don't listen to anybody else. I don't listen to other people tell me what to do. I don't have a boss. I'll never have a boss again for the rest of my life. Shout out to each and every one of you. I love you all. Never take from anybody. That's what Billy Joel said at the end of every concert. Never from anybody. Don't do it. You don't deserve it. You're amazing. Each and every one of you are very special people. I love all of you. Thank you for coming on to the live and being here. I'm going to be here every single day. And remember, I can go as long as I want right now because why? I don't have a job. I don't have to be somewhere. I'm making money right now shorting Bitcoin. Okay? So, shout out to everyone here on the live. Sam, you help people every single day. Thank you so much, Rodney Robinson. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, that 5-hour stream would have been lit. Soon to be my life. Stack McChange. When I walked out of the Fashion Nova CEO. There you go, man. Later, guys. You already blew out the water. Produce the beats. Bye, Felicia. Throw your DR jacket elsewhere. Rub it in, Sam. Balls. Nice song. I just want everyone to realize when you become your own boss, nobody can stop you. Get your butt to Florida. I can't wait to get there soon. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you, my friend, are already doing the right thing. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. We're going to say it together. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Have a great day. Have no fear. I bought Bitcoin on the long term. I made short-term trades. If I take profit out of this, where do you think it's going to go? Into Bitcoin. I'm going to short Bitcoin, and I'm going to use the profits to buy Bitcoin on the low. It's a great thing because once you close the trade, that's what I love doing, because once you close the trade, Bitcoin's usually about to reverse. And then you can get it on the low. So once you close the trade, I then buy some Bitcoin with the money that I made shorting it. Just a way to get some free Bitcoin out of Bitcoin, baby. That's all you can do in these times. Shout out to everyone here. Thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. Remember, Saturday nights. So you're going to have to go a whole, it's almost like, this is the longest you have to go. You have to go 36 hours without the lifer. It's not easy, I know. If you need to hyperventilate and breathe into a bag, we'll send you a lifer bag. We'll help you out. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry. You can always join the Patreon. You can hear my voice if you need to. And you'll be able to breathe. You'll be okay. So don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Crypto is life. Have a great day.